Isayo Konaso, Yakala, you gonna Koisayo, Yerumoika, Mayatela, Abibona, Quaza, a Kana Suma, Wopa, Suma Pula. Yakala, you gonna Koisayo Konaso, Yakala, you gonna Koisayo Konaso, Yerumoika, Yatela, Abibona, Quaza, Mekane Suma, Wopa, Suma Pula. No I feel like Zume wo no I feel like Tama kwa we Zume Konazo, Yerumoika, Etela, Abibole, Quaza, Mekane Zume, Wopa, Zuma Pula.
Good evening here. Welcome to the Hit Hour here on BKS TV. Welcome to the Hit Hour on BKS TV. We are with our well, you are wishing time, so I wanted to just introduce the whole stuff. Anyway, you are back, so let's take it the way it's supposed to go. Yeah, so we got this on 15 minutes to be sharing fun and all that stuff. So the music can take everything from all that. What which one would take now? John, my man, you are muted also. Anything to what I want.
Oh. Yeah, thank God we're back. We'd like to say good evening to all of you and a warm welcome this evening to BKS Online Television and welcome to the Heat Hour here. My name is Junior Payne and Afonso Wumbo, the Booyah Boy, is also here this evening. Folks, we have some couple of issues for you, but today we're going to dive into district number 5. We might have Elijah Mededesua or so on the show here today for us to ask him so many questions about District 5 politics. We will also have some other panelists joining us, like the leg of Shadrach Togbe and a few other folks will also be joining us here on the show this evening. Again, we'd like to say good evening to you and welcome to all of you to BKS Online Television Heat Hour program. We will have Aloysius booming here tonight. Aloysius is also here. So, Afonso, what's popping from your end? What's going on?
Well, man, the country, we just focus on the country where a lot of development coming in from the executive to the legislature to all part of the country. Quite recently the World Bank, the African Development Bank, the president visited Liberia. And the president made a request to him, asking him about the Liberty Corridor. And I was just making some research on what the Liberty Corridor is, and it is the connection of a train track from the sea coast of Liberia, passing through Guinea, hitting Mali and Burkina Faso, a landlocked country. So yeah, I was just reading on it. I feel it's a good move by the president if the African Development Bank president can, accept the proposal or can make that to come to reality. Then Liberia stand to be, a destination for trade in West Africa, some part of Africa that lack seaport, meaning Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. Those countries can even connect from other countries too, but there are key factors they follow. or they look at. The first factors is how safe that country is. Because whenever you're moving trade, you're moving from one point to another, you got to know the safety of the goods and services you're rendering to your people. So Liberia, as one of the safest countries in West Africa, in the world, is the best destination for those kind of projects. Nigeria is close by, maybe Niger. Niger will say, oh, let's use Nigeria. Or you watch out for the Boko Haram. They can also say they use the nearby countries around there. But their terrain around there is characterized by the how they call it, the jihadists and the Boko Haram, activities. Unlike Liberia, we don't have this thing in our country. Yeah, we don't even pray for it. So I think the Liberty Corridor, when accepted, it will be a good thing for us. It will be a good thing for West Africa, and at least our country, there will be job opportunities if we are using the various ports we have, Freeport, Buchanan Port, and Port of Maryland. It will be a good thing for us, and that will boost our economy. So I think the government, the president need to push for that so that it can come to reality. That's one thing I look at. And the next one is the transport issue in the country, where the government was thinking of, is thinking of giving that traffic stuff to a foreign company that the Senate, you know, post stop to to see how they can prompt into the issue where they got some people, demonstrating about the company maybe dropping them, proposing that the company may drop them. So they want to see how best they can settle that. But sometimes there are some things that we Liberians cannot do properly. So we need a system to be built, not by the very Liberian, but at least by somebody from out, then we can take over. Sometimes it's a good thing. We look at it to be bad because people will feel, oh, you want to get a job out here. But the lawmaker should, prescribe the whole stuff into the agreement that if you come, there are certain number of people you bring in to train our people for this XYZ year. Then after that, you turn it over to us. I think that would be a good thing for us too. But Liberians should also, because if you put that in the Liberian man hand, we will still be thinking the same way. They who know you thing will still be going all around there, and the traffic will not be respected. So we got to know. We got to get some expert from out that will come and settle our traffic issue in the country, where we'll be having installation of traffic light and other things, giving out proper lesson and other things around. We'll get all of the equipment now. I think in 5 years, they say, okay, gentlemen, I think we'll get 3 people who can take care of the sector now. It will be a good thing. Yeah. All our things in the country is broken down, brother. We need people to come to help. So, like the University of Liberia, you see, when they brought that Dr. Mapaya, people got problem with her. But the woman is very systematic. You see, even though US students are there demonstrating and other things, everything will not change over there. But the woman is putting some system in place, even trying to get rid of some professor that was just, there in the Nemo and I'm teaching, and they are not even there taking salary. She tried to get rid of them, trying to get rid of something in the school before they can start with the infrastructure and other things. People stay there saying it's not good, but I feel there are people that are supposed to kind of system from elsewhere to help us, move our country forward. Like we used to move in all of those countries, settle their economy and other things, but we could not settle our own economy. I know Liberia is on map for me, is on board for that. Yeah, these are some of the things, from my end.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, So let's welcome to the show Aloysius. You are booming in Shadrach Tobe would like to say welcome to the show here this evening. From the national scene, before we go to our today's discussion, as part of the 178th Independence Day celebration, the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, has pardoned 75 inmates as part of this Independence Day celebration. So what it means is that 75 persons have been free from the South Beach prison or the Monrovia Central prison as part of this Independence Day celebration, you know, the president said, today I'm feeling happy. I want to go pardon some people, to release them to come and celebrate with us. And all of these charges against these people will be dropped because this is the president. These are some of the things that come with the presidential position. Therefore, 75 persons have been released from the Monrovia Central Prison as part of this 178th Independence Day celebration, which will be tomorrow. And again, world leaders have been arriving in Liberia for the Independence Day celebration. I saw the flight of Senegal president touch down the Rabat International Airport in Monrovia. So we got other leaders too that are also there to celebrate this 178th independence with us tomorrow. Again, we'd like to say pre-independence celebration to all of you, Shadrach Tobe, Aloysius Yowa, Efanso Wumbo, Ellis Denens, and the rest of the folks. Let's say a pre-independence day celebration to all of you. Let us try our possible best to, you know, uphold the peace of Liberia, to develop the country Liberia, to develop our district Buea. Again, folks, who like I said, welcome to the show here this evening. If you're just joining us via radio, via YouTube or Facebook, you're listening to the Heat Hour here on BKS Televisions. And tonight, I'm here with Ellis Lord Denens, Efanso Wumbo, Aloysius Yowa Bome, Shadrach Tobe. The rest of the folks will be joining us subsequently. But Efanso, let's hear you. Today's discussion. What do we have in the pipeline? Just before we go to that, we've been trying our possible best to reach out to Cole Williams. You know, this allegation is now spread across the country, even beyond the country. It's been spread, but we tried our best to reach out to Cole Williams for him to tell us his side of the story. Was he convicted? If yes, has he changed from those behavior? How can he lead the people of District 5 with such a think tank corridor? But we've been trying to get to Cole Williams, and it has been very impossible for us to reach him. We don't know whether he's in a district where there is no network connectivity. We don't know yet, but we will keep trying our best to bring Cole Williams here. And again, that's it. We will be here to inform you about all of the happenings in District 5, in Liberia, and also in Nima County. Efanso, over to you.
Oh yeah. I don't know you want to go in the topic though, but normally,
I mean, let's welcome to the guys. Let's welcome the guys on the show. Let's hear them. Shadrach, let's say good evening, welcome. What's on your mind this evening?
Yeah, thank you, Junior. You know, every issue that has to do with national concern is important to discuss it. I think today we share in our group chat about topic that we have to discuss today, and if we dive into national issue, it may take our entire time. So I would prefer that we go to the district issues. It's our concern now, and maybe we can discuss any national issue if we have time in our favor at the end of the day. So I prefer that we go to the district issues, as we know, discussing our group chat to discuss it clearly by clearly, and also provide all information for our citizens back home. Thank you.
Thank you. Aloysius Yowa Bome, let's welcome you to the show this evening. Let's hear you what's on your mind, Chief.
Hello? Hello?
yeah, Aloysius.
Oh,
You are live, Aloysius.
Hi, everybody in the studio there. You know,
We are doing great.
I've been out for a couple of days now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for keeping the show. Yeah. So my name is Aloysius Yawo Bumi from Puebla. Yawo.
Thank you, Aloysius. And Ellis Law Dennis. Let's welcome you to the show, Chief.
Why we have Yawo? So
Okay.
Yeah, Aloysius now reach. Aloysius has reached Bumi.
Yeah.
Aloysius reach.
Yeah, so my name is interpreted in two different ways.
Aloysius has come.
And then it's also become like agreement, policy, what are we here for? And all that stuff.
Okay.
It depends.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be here again. There are a lot going on in Liberia right now. Booyah as well. And I was not hearing the other day about the police and the name issue. So I guess it's resolved now. But in my opinion, the issue of the way the police director behaved was not proper. He was so hasty in making decision to condemn the behavior of the officer. I think he need to try to protect his officer. He's so aggressive for those guys. Those guys are sacrificing themselves, sleepless nights and things. So there should be a professional way he addressing them when something goes wrong. Not just to just blast at them and say they're living with him. This is not draconian community. That community, the region and every community. I know the guys talking about community that they got in justice and other places. And after that, then you can come up with a position statement. You cannot just come in for a crime and just make your institution look ugly. They treat the institution. So you need to be careful.
Thank
And,
you. Thank you, Aloysius.
yeah. So I mean we are here on a lot of issues and I'm ready whatsoever on the table. We'll try to get our own, analysis. We'll deep go into see what the public will say about it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Aloysius. Ellis Lord Dennis. Good evening and welcome to the show, Chief.
Eros, Alex, Lord Dennis. Let me hear you say that again.
Ella, you not give my smart thing here for the Ella need. You want me
Lord,
for the
Lord. Ella, Alex, Lord Dennis. Let's go. Let me
but,
hear you say that.
but Ella, you not saying the smart thing here for the Ella need.
You want me brave you? That year,
No,
I did not ask for it. I told you the other day.
you
The
gotta
youth,
clear the way, Ella. You
the
gotta clear
youth,
the
the
way.
youth of Booyah District gave me this name. I did not ask for it. So you are
I'm part
no
of the youth.
exception.
I'm part of the youth of Booyah. And I was
Right.
not there when they gave you the name. So that's what I'm telling you
That-
now.
that's what I'm that's what I'm telling you
You
now.
gotta clear the way.
You want me to brave you being close to, and that's not what we're here for.
Anyways, let's hear you. What's
anyway,
on your mind this
anyway,
evening?
Jerome, thank you. Yesterday I wasn't on the show, but I watched it. There was a lot of issues. Let's talk about the Wooden Co issue. I think Wooden Co past behavior should not be
Is that
an,
it? Is that discussing the topic? You discussing the topic now, or what on
oh
your mind?
that was on my mind.
Okay.
It was discussed yesterday. I was in here. It should not be something that will stop him from contesting. Let the people of Booyah make their decision. They are the voter. They are the one who know who they want.
Okay.
And the issue of the police officer being attacked by a lady yesterday, and the AG already concluded through their statement that this man is wrong. I don't think it was right for him to come on air or make statement like that without even going into the detail of what happened. So these are things that the Liberian people need to know, and they also need to be educated on how to approach a law enforcement officer. So right now, let's just stick it right there, and maybe later on we'll come up with a detail.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you so much. And I would like to say welcome to all of you this evening to today's edition of the show. If you're just joining, you're about to listen to the Heat Hour here on BKS Television. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue in our confrontation, we say words in our bullet. So today we're going to go strictly to Booyah. Let's first start with the MDR party, the MDR political party. Now, you see, in Liberia, before you win election, it's based on two factors. You should have the numbers, and you should also be supported by a prominent, a renowned person whether it is a representative election, that person should be renowned in your district or within the country. For the past elections we've been having in Liberia was heavily influenced by the late Senator Prince Yomi Johnson, whom when he recommend anybody, the person will automatically be favored by the people based on the love that the people had for the late Senator Johnson. Now, after the death of Senator Johnson, a lot of folks said Koga, Senator Samuel Gomer Koga, is the next Senator Johnson of Nima. Others refer to him as a godfather of Nima County. Senator Koga is part of the MDR political party. But as it stands, Senator Koga has not made it known to the public that he will support any other person. But then campaign has begun. We got a few days to the election. What do you think is the obstacle that is holding Senator Koga behind from not, publicly declaring his intention for a candidate in District 5, where he hails from? And this election is about him because they are finding his replacement. What do you think is the problem? Let's start with you, Ellis Law Dennis. Ellis, welcome back.
Issue with the MDR leadership is confusing when it comes to this particular election. Koga just declared his membership in that party maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. The vice president left the party. Now, people in Nima are considering MDR to be a Nima County's party. Sam Koga and the vice president are playing a politics that is deeper than we think. Number one, the entire people of Nima voted Sam Koga to replace the late Senator Prince Johnson. Koga did not win that election because of his popularity. And in fact, Koga going into that election, he has no money. Let me just make a bold to you guys. He has no money. Koga has ran 2 major elections in less than 1 year time. The general election and the by-election with Senator Nyan Tuaye. Now, people of Nima want the unity that was established by the late Prince Johnson to remain as it is. And let me make one thing clear here. Prince Johnson never asked the people of Nima County to be the godfather. And I can't remember any time where he had ever referred to himself.
No, he did. He did on several occasions.
Yeah.
He called himself the political godfather of Nima.
Yeah.
On several occasions, he did that.
Okay, all right, fine. Because I believe that he never asked for it. They gave it to him. So therefore, he accepted it and he carried on. Now,
So why do you
the
think
issue,
Samuel Koga is not coming public with his decision in the Buya by-election? He
that,
got a
that, that,
full
that, that, that what I'm getting at now.
Mhm.
Koga is playing a double standard. The fact that he took Mekua, his personal friend, into the party, and he was rejected by the people, and he immediately left the party. So they both decided to find another means. While up to now, Koga had not appeared with MDR Kennedy around Abuya to introduce him to the people. That should tell us something behind closed door. Now, with the vice president issue, he is being very, very critical in this particular election because he and Senator Koga have had their issue in the past, and they are trying to iron it up. And if the vice president comes in to say he's publicly supporting Koga, means Koto, because Koto is from the MDR, Koga might feel somehow. And going to 2029, who knows what will happen? So it is something that the MDR leadership need to get together and come up with a statement of supporting their candidate and go around to campaign for him. If let's say, for example, if the candidate lost the election, who you think will affect? It will affect the party. They should look at that way. It's not going to affect the candidate, personally, but the party. And we all know that the MDR party is Nima Kante's party. And any candidate from that party is bound to win that election. So the MDR leadership needs to come up to campaign with their candidate.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ellis Lord Dennis. Thank you for your input to this issue. Let's welcome to the show Elijah Minute is still Shadrach Togbe, Siawite Zoga, Tua Atawobe, and the rest of the folks. Let's go to you, Aloysius. From there, we go to Shadrach Togbe. We will go to a fan, so then we go to Elijah M. Suya for us to have this discuss. Elijah, why do you think the senator has not come up public with his decision to support the candidate?
Not Elijah, is Aloysius.
Aloysius.
Yeah. So, like Ellis said, there are a lot of factors in not coming forth with the candidate. But if you listen to Honorable Koga, when he won the elections and then he made an appearance in Blue, appreciating the collaborations, who would do also going to name they have that gave him the power. Honorable Koga was very drastic in most of his statements. I don't know, I'll be right. He was very much strong in his statement that the people, should be careful who to go in a race. In fact, he was saying he will make a determination. He then went on canceling our errors in a very offensive, aggressive way. That they should advise their children, they shouldn't, allow them get in a race. He also told them not to even get there because they will be losing their money. So, with that, Honorable Koga had something on his mind. So, when you went to the primary, the quote-unquote primary, when his leadership, the person that you prefer, Mekwa was not part of the selected person. I think that's one of his disappointments. And secondly, and the most important part is, if the person at MDR Brown Bull is competent enough to represent the people of Booyah, I think Honorable Koga would stand and say, you know what, it is all about Booyah, and therefore I will support the person. But MDR brought a candidate that is incompetent. He brought a candidate that have no leadership skill, no experience, no education. And so, looking at candidate to see such candidate, it will be completely hard. Someone may say in the past, he came second. How? He came second because Honorable Kun, VP Kun, and Honorable Koga were a local head. So Honorable Kun Po is everything behind the scene. to do the best he can for Koga, for Koto to reach where he reached, just to prove a supremacy, to prove that yes, indeed, he can get he can politically get on a Koga. And so he did all that. That's what carried Koto to where he reached. But now that Honorable Koga is not in the race, who will he be fighting? Who will Honorable Kun be fighting? So right now, Kennedy, Honorable Kun himself knows that Koto is nothing, is nowhere. He lacks everything that it takes to be a leader for now. And so Honorable Koga himself look at it and say, no, I can't support this. This will be disrespectful to our noble district. So because of that, I'm not supporting. I will not support him. But I'm from the party. If I should go this way again, I don't know how people are going to feel. But me sit and watch and see what's going to happen.
So, Aloysius, are you saying on the show that the reason why Senator Koga has not come public to campaign on behalf of his candidate is because his candidate is not competent?
Exactly. There's no much reason behind it.
Thank you.
I object to that.
You know that.
Ella, thank you. Please protect.
The people of Nigeria know that. The people
But this is not what we're discussing.
No.
Discussing Kennedy.
That's the reason why.
No. Ellis, I beg you. We gave you the chance to speak. Give the other panelists their chance to speak. We gave you a time. So I beg you.
You get the reason why.
We want to know the reason why the senator has not come public. So all of us here got different say. Even me, I could agree with Aloysius to say, yes, the reason why the senator is not coming public, maybe he feel that this person cannot represent him because he's from district. So if the senator doesn't want us to speak that way, or your candidate doesn't want us to speak that way, let him appear here to clear our doubts. So let's give Aloysius, please conclude in 30 seconds. Let's go to the next panelist.
Just like I've been saying, the people of Nigeria know. We cannot repeat the military vibration for nuclear again. We can't do that kind of thing. So even the people themselves in nuclear, even with the sectoral politics, they are like, why would we carry such person? This person is our son, yes, but leadership-wise, it does not represent the face of nuclear. And so for Honorable Koga himself to come again and say, hey, don't carry the person, where are the people of nuclear don't even want to see the person as a leader for them? It will be something that would not be good for the honorable man. So you look at it and say, okay, no, let me back up. Jeremiah Kun go and say, so Jeremiah Kun are making maneuvering now the same way at some point. But now Jeremiah Kun got no message right now. Because
thank you.
We're not fighting again. So
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aloysius. Thank you very much. Let's welcome to the show DK Wade. DK, welcome to the show. Afonso, let's hear you on this. Why do you think the senator is not yet public with his decision? He keep beating around the bush.
Yeah, let me just firstly dispel this abuse. They talk that somebody in the race is not competent or qualified. I would say that everyone in the race are qualified and competent as long as the National Election Commission go about vetting them and they came victorious. I think they all are qualified and competent to lead the district. That's facts. Secondly, let's say why Koga at this time has not come out to endorse, to run campaign for a candidate or to get on media, say something about a candidate. Unlike for Prince Johnson in the past, he used to do in the district election, another election, sometimes go on media say, or tell the people say that the person was supporting because he don't have a feeling. He say, that everybody hear it. But why Koga is not doing the same? I will put it in twofold. The first one would be maybe because all of the candidates that in the race supported Koga, so Koga don't want to come out to support somebody so that the rest of them can feel, disenchanted, about his decision. That's the first thing everybody will be thinking of. But again, when you go to the political party background and seeing the political party bringing candidates that Koga is full-fledged member of, the political party that is representing as a senator, I feel Koga is playing certain game. He actually is not interested in the Kennedy that the MDR brought forth. So he feels supporting that Kennedy will almost be like, agreeing what he disagreed on before. So as he disagree on, he want to remain, constant with disagreement, not to support no Koto. Even if Koto no extend apology to him of what happened in the past, he feel standing his ground, not to support Koto is the best thing. I believe strongly so. So so Koga. So Koga is now willing to do that. But I feel it's not a good thing for the political party if a political party take a decision and you, as a senator, one of the higher ranking, official of the party, will not support that decision openly. I feel it's not a good thing. It just tell how the future of the party going to be like. Because I foreseen that Koga will leave that party. That the same thing Mark Bluon and Garrison Yerudan was saying that they were forming, Koga was forming a party in South Africa to come, and Garrison said Koga surprised them. Maybe Koga is trying to do so. He tried to bring a party over to us, shallow MDR. So he's starting a disagreement with the party sooner than when time comes and say because of XYZ, we're leaving the party. That's what I'm looking at. But Koga is not a godfather for Booyah, also he will not be a godfather for Booyah. Koga will not say just vote the person and everybody going that direction. Prince Johnson did not do it, and so Koga will not do it in Booyah. So let it be on record for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Afanso. Thank you for your thought on this issue. Let's welcome to the show, B. Mac Bleon. Let's go to you, Shadrach. Let's hear you on this issue. After that, we go to Siawete Zoget Tour, and of course, we will go to Anthony Elijah, So and also DK Way. Then we can go to B. Mac Bleon at a David Wako. Shadrach, let's hear you.
Thank you, Junior. Thank you. Good evening to all the panelists here this evening. And good evening to Manda at a David Wako. So, Junior, thank you to all our audience. Let me thank some of we are not politicians who we are realists. I will start with Senator Koga. Senator Koga is playing a double standard game, which is not good for leadership as early it is. So Senator Koga was elected a few months ago on MDRTK when he officially joined the party after the death of our father, Senator Johnson. He declared intention to join the party. So, then they said, Koga win election Nema, not because you're popular, but it was Nema's decision to keep that legacy of Senator Johnson. That's why we all fought, including me. I have Koga one room. He didn't give me the dime. I don't need it from him in the first place. Even if he's a senator, I respect him. But it's too early to play a double game. Senator Koga was the one who took Honorable Augusta McWall for a primary to MDR, being a friend. So
now you see, you guys, I beg you, Shada, let me ask this question. You guys keep saying it is Senator Koga who carried Augustus McWall to the party. But you're forgetting to know the relationship between Augustus McQuarrie and the vice president. Augustus left from China with the vice president before going to the party.
Chief, don't get me wrong. Get my time. When I finish, you a host. You can say anything you want to say. That means speak my mind.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't miss my word when it comes to
Nobody the host. Someone to ask questions to make a show far. You know you have to deliver speech. So the host can interject to ask you question.
Go ahead. Let me have a question.
Okay, host, go ahead. Me, I'll show far. If I carry it, one side, they all want you to ask question. Jim, go ahead. The car will put that in the back.
Okay, thank you. My question to you, Shadrach, the relationship between the vice president and Aloysius Mekwa is way stronger than the relationship between the senator and Augustus Mekwa. How can you just shift the blame of Augustus Mekwa going to MDR only on the senator? Have you heard from Augustus behind the scene? Because Augustus appeared here once and he told us boldly that he has a very strong connection with the vice president. And of recent, the vice president even took him to China before the primary. So let me hear you. Let's hear you.
Good. So based on that, it is clear. I don't dispute that though Honorable Mekwa does not have relationship with the vice president. Yes. I am saying it was Honorable Koga who took him to the primary for him to contest on the party ticket. And the party has a mandate. If you lose it, if you lost the primary, you won't contest. Both parties agreed with the process, and they went into it. Mekwa lost, and out of no sudden, he joined another party. He was qualified by NEC to contest, which I don't have problem. I pray for him also. My argument here is with Senator Koga. You can't be a leader and play a double standard game. If to say you want to be neutral in the process, no announcement from the beginning as a vice president did. Whether the vice president is playing double game whatsoever, I have no idea, because he came up earlier and announced it that Booyah election, I am not part and I will not be part because I'm a father for all. That's what leader no does. But he's in the Koga, he was in the process of bringing somebody on the ticket, but the person failed. But then he withdrew the support from the party that elected him candidate no support, which is what we call detective deception in politics. It's clear. So let me agree with my brother Alfonso and also the say to this platform that no one in the race is not qualified. Everyone that be clear by next to no context, they're all qualified, they're all good sons of Booyah. So if we're discussing issue with someone not qualified, someone not educated, I don't think they get any criteria for educate no contesting on how they call it for representative level.
So Joe, can I ask Shadrick?
Yes,
I'm here.
Okay, so Shadrick, you said the VP said it from the beginning and Koga said it recently. So which is which? Saying it from the onset and saying it now. Is that not the same or playing double standard?
No, it's different. He attempted supporting somebody because the person was the primary and he doesn't want to support the party. No candidate. That's why
Don't you be asking questions there, the thing I going on, you don't know.
So announcement earlier, a different announcement later when you already supported the process from the beginning.
But Shadrach, you supposed to answer that man. That man know what's going on. He be asking you.
So Shadrach, let me ask you this last question.
Yeah, ask me.
Do you think without the support of Senator Samuel Gongbe Koga to Koto will lose this election?
That's my argument. My argument is being.
No, that's the next topic we're going to. That's the next topic we're going to because we want to know the strong votes. Now,
I'm saying every candidate in the race, they stand a chance to win based on their no relationship with the people in the district. But my argument is deception that is visible. We all see deception that's being applied by leaders that we all depend on for tomorrow.
Thank you.
You want to play a solid role.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. Let's hear you. I think we're supposed to go to Siawete. Siawete, after you, we go to Anthony Elijah, then we go to the rest of the panelists. Let's welcome to the show, Bobby Wanty. Siawete, if you want to wait there so we can hear from...
Check if somebody at the bus stage, I can leave, then you bring the person. Just let me know if somebody at the bus stage, I can leave.
Yeah, we got two people at the back.
Okay, so then I'm leaving. Go ahead.
Bye-bye.
You don't got to leave. You don't got
Thank
to
you,
leave.
Jill. And good evening to everyone.
I wanted that man to be on the show. Let me name my info.
He's listening.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Siawete, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Now, why you can grow? You can grow for that.
It's a pleasure to be back on the show. So, the issue with Honorable Koga support to
Joey, they
Mr.
love you.
Kwagu, I think it's a topic on discussion for me. From the beginning, Honorable Koga make a position clear. And I think
When you say he made a position clear, what do you mean?
Yeah, when I say clear, which means, you know, Honorable Koga and Koto been having a rivalry from 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And right after the election, he made a position in Goma play regarding, the election. But mind you, he gave a hypothetical situation at the time. Honorable Koga did not say he was going to support an individual candidate. And he did not say you're not going to support. So in Goma play at the time, he said he will meet with the elders and they will make their position as to who to support. And secondly, he said he will not support any rude person. For me, I don't know who are the rude person you are describing. So for me, in my mind,
And you say you're not support ugly person.
So the thing is, politics is another game. And from what I see is that Koga ideology does not align with Honorable Koga ideology does not align with Honorable Kwagu.
But
And
wait,
if you see,
we all know Koga to be one who is vocal on issues. He doesn't hide his decision. During the primary, he was clear to say, okay, Koto, you won. Augustus, you lost. That's the decision of the people. You got to accept it. And according to them, they also have a memorandum of understanding that all political leaders should support, or all individuals from the party should support the candidate. So now that Koga is not coming up to say he's supporting Koto Kwagu, whom his party has picked up, what do you think is going on behind the scene? Like you said, he had some personal issue with Koto Kwagu before. Do you think this personal issue still extend to this day?
Yeah, John, for the sake of better words, I don't want to say personal issue. I think it's political, difference, and ideology. Yeah, I just want to dispel that. Personal issue might be too harsh. The thing about politics, sometimes we might be good friends, but from the way I look at, and your trend of politics, I don't find interest. It's difficult. And looking at Honorable Koga, he's been put in a very difficult position, one, because that regardless of Koto and Honorable Menkwa and Honorable Kwagu, right? All of those candidates did support Honorable Koga in the election. So that would be another factor that he want to abstain from the election to support.
Now, you see, I'm liking your conversation. If that is the factor that all the candidates in this race supported you, why can't you just go on the radio to say, because all these people supported me, I want to just stay away from this election? But you've not made those statements.
So mind you, the last time when the journalist asked him, he said he would make a position clear out during the day of the election. So for me personally, like other speakers have said, I don't want to judge someone because there are still days or weeks to the election. In my opinion, I see that on a Koga, political ideology does not align with Koto. I feel that he don't just have the interest in supporting him. Probably a political ideology, the both of them. But I see that Koga might not come up clear to support other those candidates. That's why I see. Because you look at both candidates right now on discussion, the both of them are carrying the flyers, the photos of on their flyers, they are carrying the photos of all of those stakeholders, the vice president, Koga, and no one is making disclaimer. So I mean, in that point, maybe it's another closed door conversation that they both candidates go ahead. Anyone who wins, that's fine. Mind you, the both candidates on a discussion, they are all connected to the vice president. And besides that, Koga now, he's been put in a very critical position, just joining the party. He don't want to go in rough with the party. So I mean, he's a politician. He's playing a game better, for better worse.
Thank
So
you.
I mean, that's how I see it.
Thank you so much. David Wako come in the back. We will take B Mark Blue. You know, his network is not really stable. After that, we go to Elijah Medede Sue, then Jimmy Wokwe, and the rest of the folks. You know, we're taking Eli Bremene because that network can trip at any time. So, Bobby Wanty, you got to wait with us a little bit. Honorable B Mark Blue, welcome to the show this evening. Let's hear you on this issue. Mark, you are muted. We are not hearing you.
Mark, please unmute yourself.
Let me try to unmute Mark here.
Unmute yourself, Mark.
Mark, please unmute yourself. If you are hearing us, please unmute.
And I mean, say you want to unmute me.
Oh.
You can even go for Shadrach. You can go for Shadrach to bring Shadrach again unmute me now.
Okay.
But I mean, who knows best what we do. So again, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for coming up tonight. We want to welcome those who have not been here before, or those who are also been here and been away for some time. I want to say a very big thank you and welcome to everyone. You know, Gion and the Franco, I just say, oh, it's only that you wanted me to make my info. I will just buy in there and just say that's exactly what you have said. For those of you who are not in Liberia, there's no way that the vice president can outshine quarter or a government. Let all of us be clear onto this issue. Probably most of you don't know, but we're just going to elucidate on some of those things so the better understanding can be there. In Liberia here, we are based in District 1. We formed this organization called the Friends of Jeremiah Kmakun in 2009. Carries the vice president up to the vice president position. I have been the mobilization chairperson from 2009 up to 2023. Even though while the bigger election was going on in 2023, there was nobody given the position that I carry. And then Koto have been like a son to Levone until he was coming up, working for the vice president, build a hospital you're looking at today called ENJ, and did a lot of work. The current house, all of the houses that the vice president is in Morovia, Koto was the one who built them. The one currently and the one on the Rafi Highway, Koto was the one who built them. All the structures you see, the vice president putting all in Nimba, Koto is the one who been building all, even the bridges. So, on government, what to have been a big brother to all of us here in the FOJ, and one of the key decision makers. Why is it true that he never ran, but he was like someone playing an advisory role. So, to outshine Koto or him, there's just something behind the scene, but physically the VP would never appear to say anything of such. Koto had not been given car that this on his own. Given car on his own that day by the vice president. But on God's Mekwa can walk in the vice president yard anytime and take any car of his choice and say, Bosman are carrying the other car, and the vice president will not say a word in it. So the vice president have been giving some national contracts to Koto, at the same time giving the same national contracts to Mr. Gus Mekwa. Gus Mekwa is now an engineer, but he's a manager of the company. He's the owner of the company. He also is supervisor of the company. And the work in which the company have been doing all through have come from the auspices and the influence of the vice president. So he like playing a moderate role between the both of them. That you heard Honorable Mr. Tua saying, if I might know I'm now with Koto, and Koto places my photo on a banner, I'll come up with a word and say something tangible about it, and I'll even speak to the public. And you see that all of those flyers that are going around and being distributed across the county and across the district, the both person have said nothing towards that. Gus Mekwa was taken by the vice president. They went to China. All the 2 to 3 weeks they spent, Gus was on that trip for the yellow machines business. Gus was there. And they came back. In the primary, those guys from the angle of the FOJ and the NDRO were the one who took Gus away on grounds that Gus is a Unity Party member. He had not been with NDRO, and then they cannot pick him up. So the Kevin DJ Matare, who were here in recent days, and Edwin Corden and the rest of the guys were the one who even rejected what Gus brought on forth, and they took Koto. But let's go to certain things that charity touches, and we have to make it clear. There's no way, I am speaking to you, there's no way that on Koga, Senator Koga, can amalgamate forces with Koto Kwaglu. Koto, in most of the appearances on radio and in public places to speak in the 2023 election, starting from 2021, while vying for the position and going around being an aspirant, he spoke more negative things and insulted Koga across the district. All of you want to show tonight, I think few of us are not from Buyao and most of you are from Buyao. It have some heroes in Buyao to forgive. If you don't know from tonight on the show. On Koga, when he was elected, he said, there's no way that he would support rule pressing. He openly said it in your government play. While the process was going on, the people are going there to celebrate his victory. He openly said the videos are out. When he appreciated Madam Marie Sonkare and the rest of the people who stood by him, he said it. And he even elaborated on some of the cash that was sent by the government. They're not reaching the VP used it to go to other places. Almost like he running his own campaign for 2029, he was not running his campaign. So there's a split between there on that issue. On Koga fees, he spent more money in 2023 election based on Koftor coming into the race. So there's no way that he can look back. Koftor have gone twice.
Thank you.
And I given Kola to Koga, and Koga had not received that. So Gus crew were picking up from Ganda today at the Adonai gas station. All of those who were in the office of Koga, they were all on our trip today going. Koga is currently in Ban. Like he's celebrating the July 26th in Ban. But on there, what is happening is all of the elders and influential people you think about in Buyao will come to Ban and they will sit with Koga and he will tell them to support Gus. So Gus is the best choice for Koga. And there's nothing Onokun can do about it. Koga spoke on the air, openly today on Radio Nimba, that he's not supporting anybody. Anyone who wins, he will work with the person. But on the ground, he's working with Koga because even his security, most of the political officers from the office, they are all with Gus on the trip now as we speak. They are heading for Buyao. And Koga himself will sit right there in Ban and speak to some of the elders that he had already called from Buyao to a meeting tonight and tomorrow after the celebration Maybe he will pick up what he said. He will go in the district and vote, but he's not going to go there to campaign. He openly said it today on Radio Nima. So
Thank you.
let it just be
So
clear
much.
that
Thank you so
you're
much,
not supporting who NDR is bringing up, and you cannot get his support from to go to the NDR's candidate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Mark took most of our time here. Always Mark and Tim most of the time. But again, folks, if you just joining, you're listening to the Heat Hour. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue and not confrontation. We say words and not bullet. Let's welcome to the show David Wawako. David, you keep going in the back and coming, Heather. We have to hear you on this. We go to Elijah shortly. We're going to give each panelist 2 minutes, at most 3 minutes, because we have some other topic in Booyah to discuss.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
I just want to say hello. And again, I'm going back and front. I just the internet problem where I'm at right now. I don't know why my internet is just icons. So it's the internet, it's not me. All right, I want to say hi to all of you. You know, before going back, I heard that our senator is not supporting any of the candidate. I think we were on the show a few days ago, and somebody on the panel, on the Kroger Ice, just you in order to leave the race. Somebody said that. The recording is there. The person is just there. I just forgotten the name, but somebody said on the show, when we came out and we, our campaign against Jackson Yo to leave, to boycott, even he don't listen, the great thing that's happening in Booyah right now is that the registered voter has gotten the message. The message is spreading like hot fire that now, not the only place Booyah belong to Biole, Nikwale, Nyole, Yaole, Wile. Those are even Booyah belong to, but not in our same quarter. So we are very, very glad that.
David, sorry. Sorry. We try to make
I'm coming to that point. Okay, go ahead.
Don't let him thoughts now.
I wanted to just suggest
that question.
Yeah, because
the question.
Recently,
okay, let me learn. The question of why guys campaign. They said, how would the senator campaign? Even the message that he gave before, people are not listening to him, and which of course we believe that we all should listen to him. So he can. I don't know. He's not coming. I've been for a while, but I cannot speak mind to say he's doing double D, he's doing this. No. For me, anything from me, it should be proven. Yeah, people sit down and say, oh, this person doing double, this person going.
So the other going back, his network is really bad. We got to ask Sewiti or Shadrach or Afanso to tell us what's happening to the other network. Elijah, let's hear you. After Elijah, we go to Bobby Wanty. Bobby, you got to be patient. I know you keep squeezing your fingers together. You got to be patient, Bobby. Elijah, let's hear you on this issue.
Thank you, Junior. Good evening to my father, Aloysius, and to all of you. So I want to mention...
Junior don't want to speak on the issue.
No. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Elijah.
Okay. So, firstly, there's a difference between a qualified person and a competent person. So, if you are qualified to do a particular job, for instance, in our Constitution, it lays out what you need to have in order to contest for a representative position. That Constitution, some of us, we have problem with it because it did not speak to competence, that is experience. So that net qualify you, it doesn't mean you are competent. You need to get that clear. Most companies, NGOs, when they are offering job, they bring about qualification and competence. The competence there, it goes to experience. So I want to make that clear. The next thing that I would like to make comment on before I answer the question is, generally, Gio people cannot forgive. So that shouldn't be any news here. Generally, Gio people no matter what part of Nima country you're from, once you Gio, we are difficult to forgive. Now let's get to the question. Let's answer the question. Why Senator Koga is not supporting MDR Kennedy? This is the point. The number one reason is Senator Koga feels that when he supports Koto will contest against him to be in the subsequent senatorial election that Koga will be contesting. Koga is very smart. No politician ever in Koga's life has given him tough time like Koto did. Absolutely. In fact, Koto getting pressure. He told many people who were near him during this election that we get some of the recordings available. Koto getting that's the number one reason he is not supporting the party, the Nima County People Party candidate. Now, if I will go to the second reason, I will let you know that in Nima, both Senator Johnson, may his soul rest in peace, and Samuel Koga, they do not want any good thing to come from Nikwea. From 2006 up to present, no key government official has come from Nikwea. It is because Senator Johnson and Koga, they blocked them. The 1990 or 1989 war we fought. There is something that the senator had in heart against the people of Nikwea. That led him, all the recommendations he made in government. We have many competent and qualified sons and daughters of Nikwea from 2006 up to present, not one of them in government. All his recommendations from Yao, and other places, but not Nikwea. And that same thing is in Koga. The same thing is in Koga. Koga is taking the same trend. The next reason is this. You see, Honorable Koga, he wants for he and Jackson Yuo to be like he and Senator Johnson. Senator Koga is supporting Jackson Yuo uncovered financially. Every cent that Jackson is spending in the district is been given to him by Honorable Koga. And trust me, he did the calculation well. One of the panelists was saying, someone appeared on the show and said Senator Johnson asked them to step down, to give way to other people, or Senator Koga. That was Jesse. Jesse, to that point, Honorable Koga called all of them from you that are supposed to contest. They are many. He gave all of them money. He told them to sit down, not to contest. Jesse only told him when you contest, we'll take the job from you. You will not work in the government. We'll take the job from you. So he left. Joseph Well refused the money. You can, if you have a telephone, call him. Ask him, he will tell you the story I'm giving you. Joseph Well refused the money. That he does not believe in taking bribe. If for any reason he will not contest, it will come from his heart. So the next reason I will provide that Honorable Koga is not supporting the Nima County People Party's candidate. It is because he wants for Jackson Yuo to win. And all of you, don't be surprised. Yuo has the highest number of voters in the district. We have only two candidates there. One is at the top. Jackson is at the top. Gaddafi is not that, I mean, he's not up to the number. Jackson may put out surprise to be the next representative of Booyah should the young people decide to vote for him. I pause for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elijah. Thank you for your point on this issue. Let's hear from you, Bobby Wanty. From there, we'll go to Jimmy Wogwe. Bobby, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. Thank you. Before I come in with the answer to your question,
can you try to straighten your camera a little bit? Yeah, that's okay now.
Is that better? All right. Mm-hmm. Before I come in with the answer to your question, I would disagree with my brother a little bit. With Koga and Senator Johnson does not want for any good things to come from Nikwea. I disagree. Because of what happened in the past. If you look at the election, the 3 elections that Koga have gone through, majority of Koga vote come from Nikwea. Koga 14 years or 12 years in representative. Koga CSO, the person that in Koga office is from Nikwea. The guy that hold a higher position in Koga office until Koga became senator. He's from Nikwea. So I would disagree on that part that Koga and Senator Johnson does not want for any good things to come from Nikwea. No. Secondly, when people are saying Koga is not supporting NDR or the NDR candidate, I disagree as well. Koga and Koto might have their own political differences, that they don't agree with each other politically. But Koga make it clear, even the Gus Mekwa we're talking about today, Gus Mekwa and the vice president are more closer than Gus and Koga. This thing was concluded for Gus to go on that ticket. The 2 people we're talking about, none of them was none of them are NDR member or was NDR member. The Koto we're talking about, Koto came from Mandela Cooper Party. So if they say Gus Mekwa is Unity Party man, Unity Party, the VP of NDR today is in Unity Party ticket. Koto came from Mandela Cooper Party. So I don't believe that these are the things. But the senator was bold and point blank. He said he wanted Gus to go on our NDR ticket. And some boys from NDR decided that no, we don't want Gus to come on our ticket. Because Koto presented to the vice president at this movement, all those from there, they believe that the vice president will support Koto. So they want Koto to go. Koga came on air, or Koga said it before. I'm only an individual. I'm a senator of the county, but I'm a member of the party. I supreme to the party. Whatever decision the party takes, I stand by it. But individually, I would not support Koto. But the party support, I will follow the party, I will stand by the party, whatever the party takes. So how do we say Senator Koga is not supporting Koto? Senator Koga is supporting Koto through the party. But individual, no, he don't want to. If the party decide to put people out there to go and campaign for their candidate, if they put Koga on the list, Koga will go as a party member. Remember the district we're talking about, Koga was sitting on that district, Koga just left. And Koga senatorial campaign, all those people that are taking part in the election today, they all support Senator Koga. So Senator Koga sit down and say, okay, I believe all those people that are coming into this race, probably this one will represent me. My brother, if you build your house as a father in the house, if you live in a house to go somewhere or to go for 1-2 years, you look at the best son in our house, the one that listen to you, the one that look after the house when you are not there, the one that look after the little brother and sister. You say, okay, you come here and replace me. When I come by or when I'm not here, you look after the house. You don't give it to one of this other son that in the house that becomes Zogo. No, you don't leave your house with them. So that's Koga's own personal decision to take. But party mandate, Koga follow the party mandate.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you
so
much.
I believe Koga is supporting Koto through the party, but not as individual. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's welcome to the show Jimmy Zewube. Jimmy, let's stay to this topic. Why do you think Senator Koga
should we analyze what Bobby has said?
You can take, you got 3 minutes, you can use your 3 minutes, you can take 30 seconds to do that and respond to the questions.
Yeah, no, I'm not responding to him. I just want to say certain thing for Bobby to understand. We are all human beings, right? To come and say someone will support somebody through the party, but we're not support the person individually. We are in politics. The way people can do the political thing in Liberia is not what Bobby and other people are doing in the US. It's far quite different from what we do here. So how can someone, you believe that a man will look at her in cash and put it behind a man that you're not supporting? It's not possible. Like I said to you, I was at the parking. I was at the gas station, at Donetsk gas station just this evening. When girls were picking up all those who working in Koga's office to tell them what in the corner going. As we speak, Koga is in Ban, and to tell the others in Buyao are currently in Ban with Koga, he giving them direction. And he spoke on the air openly. Today on Radio Nima, just that Jerome say, you will get a video. Just that Jerome say, and go on the Facebook and just that Jerome say, you will get a video from Jerome say. Koga spoke openly today. He said, you're not supporting anybody. But like, he talked about jazzing you. I mean, the other person talked about jazzing you. Koga said they shouldn't vote for anybody in our program, his appreciation program. He said they shouldn't vote for anybody in your because he has failed on you, but I go to different people. But he did not call a specific area. The only thing he said is you will meet the error and nobody going to support rule pressing.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Let's hear you on this issue shortly, Jimmy Wogbe. Sorry for your turn. I was taken by Mark Bleon. Let's hear you, Jimmy. Please unmute your mic. Jimmy, you are muted.
Are you getting me now?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you to all of the panelists. Let me say a profound salutation to all of our panelists and all of the people of Buyao and the people of Liberia large, and those who are in the diaspora. I'm going to come again.
You from UR?
No. Man, I go to the show.
No, the way you can start a discussion at the beginning and call and say militant vanguard student, I really know how to call and say.
No, I'm not a militant. And so we will always be grateful to the BKS family, more especially the CEO, for affording us the opportunity to express or give our thought on national issues. And I think the topic today is very interesting, more especially when it comes to the people of Buyao. Before going into detail, let me quickly disagree with the councillor.
Come here, I
think the councillor maybe
disagree with me.
Maybe the councillor may have some personal issues with the senator. And I think it would be appropriate for the senator to maybe meet with the council to meet with the senator in person to discuss a disenchantment. When you say the senator and the late senator do not have a good mindset for the people of Nikwia, I think it's a disservice to our fallen hero and the current senator. But to do justice to this topic, I think to do justice to this topic, we must go from the origin. Now, I will urge all of you to grant me latitude as I go into detail. We want to be clear.
I beg you. Just respond shortly. We got another issue to go to.
We respond wheresoever I stop. It left with you, the panelists, to cut me off.
All right, go ahead.
But we must be clear and be clear to the point. Where did we come from and how did we arrive here today? The MDR must understand that today the rescue mission success and the success of Senator Koga is not solely and wholly based on the work of the MDR. It is the work of sympathizers, well-meaning Zimbabweans, who mean well for the county, the district at large, that today the rescue mission is at the higher seat of the country. Even those who are today claiming to be the direct beneficiary of the rescue mission were opposition to the rescue mission. When the Senator, Senator Coker, joined the rescue mission, when he joined the MDR, he was clear. A week later, when he joined the MDR, group of contestants, and those contestants were conglomerations of contestants of independence candidates of other political parties, and some who had contestants, some who had the ambition to contest. The MDR was present in Blole when those about 10 to 15 candidates who were conglomeration of different, diverse political background converged.
Jimmy, I beg you. Why do you think? Jimmy, I beg you. Why do you think?
Can you please allow me to lay the basis before coming to how did we arrive on
We got only 30 minutes on the show. I beg you, Jimmy. We got only 30 minutes on the show. We can bring you here. You will lay the basis for us. But please do the question answer very short so we can go to the next thing.
I believe that. Okay, thank you, James. I believe that Honorable Coker's decision to remain neutral is 100% correct. On the basis of 99.9% of those who are contesting today supported the senator. 99.9, and the senator was clear. The senator. Yeah, go ahead.
Ask you a question. Do you think Senator Coker will stay neutral if August Mensah won the primary?
In the first place, the MDR primary was a kangaroo primary.
No,
it was the worst MDR. It was the worst. It was the worst primary in the history of Goladua.
Jimmy, whether was is not was, I don't want to know that. Do you think that the senator will stay neutral in this process if August Mensah?
How can you question this current stance of the senator when even the MDR shot herself on the legs?
No,
it was a kangaroo. It was a kangaroo. In the first place, the MDR did not go to primary.
The reason I'm asking you this
question is because,
no, listen, I beg you. The reason why I'm asking you this question is because many of the panelists have said reference to August Mensah, right? Now, according to a very credible information, August Mensah went in the party because of the recommendation from the senator. He even went in the primary because the senator recommended him. And the senator was bold after the primary that I would have supported you, August Mensah, but since you lost the primary, I think that's it. Now, my question to you is, you are saying he's staying neutral because he's the father and that's the best decision. Would Senator
No. I
beg you, don't interrupt.
The senator,
Junior, let me come there. Junior, both Augusta Mensah and Koto are not member of the MDR from 2023. Remember, Koto contested on Mandela's Copa ticket. He was not member of the MDR.
No, you're not answering your question as well.
Let's hear you.
So why is happening is the young people who led the primary are the reason for what's going on today. They are saying
thank you.
The NGR within 2 weeks.
Mike, thank you.
And it was not good.
You know, will you please give me a chance to utilize my 3 or 2 minutes?
No, I come in, Bobby. Let me hold
your 3 minutes already.
What's the credibility? What's the credibility of this?
protect Jimmy, please.
I'm telling
Jimmy
you.
will not be speaking, and other people blocking him. You got to protect him. Max
Jimmy.
is speaking, Bobby is speaking. You are there. How will Jimmy make a point?
No, I'm
James.
protecting.
James.
James.
James. What is?
Jimmy, let me give you the last 30 seconds. If August Mekwa won this primary on the of MDR, do you think the senator will stay neutral in this process?
No, but you cannot give me 30 seconds when you have taken almost 1 minute of my time.
No,
what's it, James? Okay, James, let me go back to you. What's the credibility of this primary, this MDR primary, when the ORC, the officer in charge of the MDR, was even campaigning for Qatar before? I can remember that the ORC, Imaya Victor, was on my post campaigning for Qatar before even the primary. What's the credibility of the primary?
No, let me ask you the last question.
No. Go back. Please answer my question.
Jimmy, you are not answering my question. If and only if this primary was in favor of August Menkwa, would the senator stay neutral in the process as he's doing now, like you guys are saying?
I believe that if the primary was free and fair for a political sentiment, the senator who have remained with the party.
Jimmy, I beg you.
But we saw a kangaroo primary.
Thank you.
Where the primary, in fact, there was not even a primary.
Thank you.
It was not even a primary. Go back on my official page. Go back on my official page. When I did a post again for the Kwadu, Imaya Victor, the current OIC of the MDR, came on my post to defend Qatar before even the primary. Say, what's the credibility of the primary?
Jimmy, I beg you. Let's hold you there, Jimmy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, I'm finding it difficult now to really believe that Jimmy is not from the Vanguard Student Unification Party. But Bobby, let me hear you this question. Be very short to me.
I want to answer that question. I want to answer that question straightforward. Your question is if the boss were going to go on NDRTK, whether the senator was going to remain silent, right?
Yes.
Yes, the senator was going to still remain the way he is. The senator does not carry a gun or does not tell anybody that he carry a gun to support a gun. He said a gun was going on that NDRTK because he feels a gun was going to be the one to run on that ticket. But when they said no, he said, I follow the party position. Not that I'm bringing a gun for me to support a gun. A gun has his own way. A gun is closer to the vice president, though. So he was still remain the same. He was carrying a gun. Look, this thing is something that play out. The VP himself was carrying a gun. The VP himself was carrying a gun. This thing turned around, according to my brother, he said, it's a kangaroo thing when it happened in that hall. It was not because it was playing. How do they call a boss to come for the package? So yes, the senator was still going to remain the way he is.
Thank you. Aloysius, let's give you 30 seconds. If anybody want to make any point to this question, you can just raise your hand. We'll give you 30 seconds. Aloysius, let's hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think this thing is clear. The person who explained double standard gain in entirety is the VP Kun, VP Jeremiah Kun.
Thank you.
That's the person that playing double standard. Honorable Koga is not playing any double standard game, in my opinion. Honorable Koga said we will not support Kennedy from York, which we still have problem with. Even if people in York still waiting for him, it just means we will lose this election. Honorable Kun is playing double standard game. He pretending he pumping money into Qatar. He gave him more money to Qatar, pretending that he's not part of it, and giving little amount to Honorable Mekwa. To Honorable Mekwa, pretending as if he's supporting him. Honorable Kun know that he is aware. He knows that Augusta Mekwa is experienced, is smart enough. Honorable Kun is making somebody that he can use in Booyah. We keep saying the same thing over and over. Qatar is incompetent, like my brother Elijah or my son Elijah just explained the difference between competence and qualification. And so he wants to use somebody. That's what he keeps supporting. But everybody knows that Koto is not meant of the tax.
Thank you.
Building a toolbox to use in Buyao. And we hope the people of Buyao will reject what he's saying. He's playing double standard with the people of Buyao.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Aloysius. I mean, I could say something to this issue, but all of you have said it all. The only thing that I can add to your statement is that the people of District 5 should vote their choice, and no one should influence them to vote for anybody that they don't want to vote for. Not even the senator, not the vice president, not the president of the Republic of Liberia. Vote your choice. If you believe that this person's character is questionable, you don't vote for that person. Don't let anybody come and convince you that, yes, indeed, this person is not competent, this person is this person is that. But what I believe is that if and only if,
you know what I mean?
No, everybody talk two times. I need to talk to
you. Allow me to make 1 minute input before I go out there because I'm traveling at the sit down you and I talking. So then I say to Chorus area. Maybe when the president around CB that I might go out of Chorus area.
You going to Koga in Ban?
So I just want to say certain things so we can understand. There's no way that in any election that Senator Johnson actually supported.
I think Mark left. If Mark were coming to tell us that there is no way in any election that Senator Johnson has supported a candidate openly, then I will disagree with Mark.
No, I know say a candidate. I said Koga. You could just listen to me and you will get it clear. When we went for the primary in Ban, Senator Johnson actually won for Wodoson to carry the lead. And Wodoson took it, we had to turn it over and give it to Koga. And then while campaigning that year in 2011, we got to Biajo. And Senator Johnson said, Koga inwa taking the say Casio that only play he stood and other he was letting Koga in, he couldn't even let the hair off. 2011 he put really against him. 2023 he put Koga against Koga. Senator Johnson supported Koga for women more than another president. Only that cool never wanted for Buyao go to be divided against the rescue mission. It was a reason for which they allow Koga to go Mandela or Koga ticket. Or for someone to say that Johnson was against the people of Nikwea, let you raise that one. It's not true, 5 for 2.
Thank you. Ellis, we will give you a time on the second round. I beg you, just be patient with us. We got to go to this next issue. Vote of politics, vote of which party we're supporting. If you want your decision to lie on that is okay. But we want to set the record here tonight to be the first platform that we gave our panelists the chance. This will be our first and preliminary analysis on the Buyao by-election. There are 10 candidates in the race. We are about to weigh 4 persons. Tell us the possibility of this person winning and why do you think they will win? There are 10 candidates in the race. Let's just go with all of them. We want us to do the political analysis tonight. Who do you think will win this election? Whether cut across, the person cut across all of the district. Tell us, lay the basis for us. Tell us why would this person win the election? Lay the basis for us. And then the final point you should make is that if this person wins, as per your analysis, how are they going to impact District 5? Alfonso, I know you will say, I want to abstain from this decision. Maybe Siawete to himself want to do that. But let's go to you, Alfonso. Let's hear you. We're going to take it strictly as I'm seeing on the screen from Alfonso. We'll go to Shadrach, Siawete. Each person has 3 minutes at most on this question. Alfonso, you are muted.
Reiterate your question because it was breaking in.
Okay, we got 10 candidates in the race. Can you do your political analysis about these 10 candidates? Who is going to win this election and for what reason?
I got it. Thank you. I got it now. Yeah.
Why will the boy be making you to turn to God tonight?
You know, the way you look at things
People
is how
want to
you
turn to God.
Mark, the way we look at the issue, like how we predict, we not go. Sometimes when you predict, it go, you know, against you.
Go
Sometimes,
ahead, Fanso, go turn to God tonight.
hey, you going to meet the senator?
Let's be the seer.
You're going bound to meet the senator. So wait, let me talk. You know, the district have 3 chiefdoms.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 chiefdoms, we see the other one is charged with numbers of Kennedy, and the other one is next to the other. We're looking at Yao and we're looking at Nikwea.
Mm-hmm.
Yao and Nikwea will automatically make a simplest decision that will give the edge to York to produce representative. Because in York, we got, I think, 2 candidates. And one of the candidates is the leading candidate in York.
Mm-hmm.
But we're saying everybody focus now is on the senator supporting, you know, either Jackson Yu or our inland old man. Sometimes it might change the other way. Maybe he trying to bring God closer, thinking that he's supporting God while he's supporting Jackson Yu fully. It might be that way. So if that happens, and what Mike is saying, he's inbound now, calling some elders to talk to them. If that is the case, if he's talking to them on behalf of how they call God, there will be political change in a vote. If he also talking on behalf of the your candidate, meaning there will be a political change in vote. So let's see the higher candidate, I mean the hardest candidate from the Yao belt. The hardest candidate from the Yao belt is Agos. The rest of the other guys from the Yao belt, Agos is the hardest candidate. Now in the Nikwea belt, the hardest candidate now there is Koto and Boris. And Jackson Yu alone, the hardest man from the York, automatically looking at the distribution, the photo distribution, you stand a better chance. Meaning Jackson, you stand a better chance to win the election. Don't mind the crowd that follow you, but looking at your position, you know, in the constituency, in your chiefdom, you could win. If the people do that sentimental thing, this is our time, and in your position, that we going to back your brother, automatically, my brother, the Yao people going to devalue vote, the new people going to devalue vote, and then your man going to win our election.
Now, thank you. Before we go to the next panelist, if you were in District 5 now and you're going behind our curtain to shut your one vote, who you are going to place it for?
You say if I were there, I'm not there. So
no, let's be real.
One of the Canadian here, it was difficult for you to answer a question like that to show the most qualified person saying in the race. He say you can't. So you want me to tell people, almost like telling me take your side. Who are you voting for? Just take
no, I'm not telling you to take your side. I'm not telling you to take your side. Thank you, Afonso. Do not go deep into this. Somebody might get sense on it. Let's go to the next person. Like you said, you know, because how many crowd you put up, right? CDC did this in 2023. My sisters went to see Christoph the Change, and I saw my sisters in the picture. Somebody said, wow, CDC is putting up crowds. They might win this election. And I called my little sister. She said, no, I went there to see the musician I came to perform. And I go there to go listen to that politics. So that's just it. People might put up a crowd, but they might not win the election. Thank you. Afonso said Jackson will win this election based on his analysis. Shadrach, let's hear it.
Thank you, Junior. So we have 10 candidates in the race.
Mm-hmm.
On the average, we consider a major 4 candidates. In my opinion, the 4 candidates that are considered for the elections, one is Honorable Augustine Mekwa, 2 is Koto Kwaglu, 3 is Boris Badier, 4 is Jackson Yu. Why? I start with Honorable Mekwa. His a deacon of Inland Church, and he been with the people. He grew up in that district. He has done some major development in that district in terms of connecting bridges also. So he got an edge, got to know the constituent, know as well. As seen as Qatar, people always talk about education, but you got to be very vigilant in that district, also working. Even when he lost the election, he did not leave the district. He remained with the people, continue to work. So in that aspect, people know, they look at your leadership ability. Sometimes with too much discuss, but then the impact of it, they not know, took it down to the common man. So why Jackson in the picture? Like I said, I sent my statement that Onrokoga is playing a double standard game. He just brought in my uncle to reduce, to make the vote tough in Yaubel. Then Jackson get a chance to win. That's why he also featured Boris Walier. Boris had intention to contest. Boris Walier being featured in that race by Koga to reduce Koga.
Wait. I beg you. You made an analysis.
Let's go. Ask me. I'll explain.
Yeah. Who really Koga is supporting in this race? Another person saying Jackson.
So in politics,
another person is saying Boris Walier. Another person is saying
in politics, even on the national scene, when your opponents see your stronghold to reduce your votes, they feature other candidates in your constituent to reduce that vote, to weaken your power, so they win from that in the constituent. So it doesn't matter how many people you support, but it's a strategic plan that if Qatar alone remain in Nicaragua as an independent, it might win massively. So what can I do? You bring somebody who been in the race before. He got constituent also. He will take votes. At the end of the Qatar vote reduce. Then the end room candidate that comes from New York, he has an opportunity to win. There's a by-election. Not everybody voting, few people. You understand that?
Thank you.
So
finish your analysis.
Excuse me?
Finish your analysis. Who do you think will win this election?
All right. So if I put a better skill, the election is between Qatar and Onumekwa on the fair ground. But I'm not going to say exactly Onumekwa will win or Qatar will win. But either one or them will win.
This is the political analysis. Just be straight to the point. Choose one person.
My brother, I'm not studying politics. I just become my fair analysis to you. I look at the two of them that record. Both of them that been that district working tirelessly with their resources. It's not based on the, how they call it, election period. Onumekwa paid a very big breach in our belt that cost almost $1 million for their own pockets.
Thank you.
Qatar also do the same thing. All of small breaches be bending around. So two of them get the bases in the base in the district.
Thank you. Let's hear you, Shadrach. By the way, Shadrach, Siawete, I'm begging. Sorry. Siawete, let's hear you.
You know, I think Shadrach laid some of the bases already, right? You know, every election, a guy own timing and the way the political wave shift.
Yes, I get more time to analyze the election.
My man, all those you are speaking here from Booyah, my man. All of them.
The first thing is we're discussing Nima here. And for me, like Sadra said, I just want to compliment what he said. As we speak now, the 5 candidates, other people lay their thoughts on Jackson Yo being one of the candidates too in York. Jackson stand a better chance in York because as we speak, the leading candidate from the New York belt is Mr. Yo. Going to Koto and that of Mr. Menkwa, the both of them, if you see the competition between the both of them, you will see that they got similar strength. Now, going to Koto from the Ninkwaya belt, right now, as we speak, we can say Koto, because from 2023, you cannot rule out the statistical aspect of the election. Koto came second. Koto has a base, a sitting base in District 5, for which you cannot underestimate. So this by-election, though the king is an abrupt election, but everyone are working behind the scene. If you look at the Ninkwaya belt, you have more candidates coming from Ninkwaya that are powerful, to be frank. You have Koto himself, you have Boris that is equally paving road as Koto is doing, and then you have Zonik, Cole William, who is also distributing agricultural materials, what have you. He also put Koto in a very slim position, from my opinion. If you go to Buyao, you go to Honorable Menkwasa, you got two candidates coming from the Yao belt. For me, my point, I don't think they got strength as to Honorable Menkwa, because Honorable Menkwa just came from the 2023 election, and to my recollection, Honorable Meame contested, I think in 2011, if I stand to be corrected. He had lost some level of basis on the ground. And then Takpo is just coming to the process. So in my mind, if you put Koto and Jasin and that of Yo, all these guys, when you weigh them, in my mind, the election is very difficult. Those three candidates to predict the number will be difficult, because Honorable Menkwa comes from the inland belt. He's a deacon, and then there are a lot of factors who play there. Koto as well from the Ninkwaya belt. He's building roads, and all of them are building roads. So within that region, for me, in my mind, Honorable Menkwa from the Yao region, he stands better chance.
Menkwa stand a better chance to win the election. Shadrach Tobe said anybody can win. Afonso said Jackson, you will also win the election. I guess you guys are taking note tonight.
I'm begging you. Don't say will. I say me.
Yeah, Jackson, you may win the election. If you are dead, please take note. This might be their side, you know. This might be their side. We don't know. Shadrach was very smart tonight. Afonso threw himself under the bus, even though he says he's not into District 5 politics. But he said Jackson will win. Bobby Wanty, let's hear you.
Who's going to win this election? It's a very tough question. Like my learned colleague Shadrach said, we're just making our analysis. We are not like the election commissioner. We are not specialists in this thing to say we'll definitely give a definite answer. But there's too many factors.
Bobby, 1 minute. The way we're doing this thing here tonight, I'm pretty sure if either of us be, you know, the best person to answer the question, July 13 will take to Facebook to say, I said it. So I beg you, put your heart inside this thing. Let's hear you, Bobby. Bobby, are you there?
All right. Yeah, I'm here. Like I said.
Okay, let's see.
This election is tough to say definitely this person is going to win. But this is how I look at it. I'm from the Ninkwaya belt. I'm from Ninkwaya.
Yeah, you from York?
Hey, I'm from York. Thank you. I'm from Ninkwaya. I'm from York. So, 2023 election, we said Koto gave a hard time to Koga. Koto came second. Like earlier on, somebody said the VP played a lot of factors in it. But people said 3 people running in that district at the top. But for me, I would say 4. Because we're saying Augusta Mekwa, we're saying Boris Badier, we're saying Koto Kwagro, and Jackson Yo. But this is where I'm coming from. The election in District 5, remember it's a by-election. Even one person, one vote, it win somebody. Augusta Mekwa coming from the Yarbell with 2 candidates plus him make it 3 coming from Yarbell, and the 2 candidates are coming from there. One have been in that election before, long time, and he lose, and then he fall back. He never comes to the people. The other guy is a new person that just coming in. Let me go and try. Augustine Ben standing there. Whether rain or sun, I will stand here. Augusta is coming from the inland belt, and he holding the very top position in the inland church. So remember the Booyah belt, the biggest church that in Booyah is the inland church. Inland church is in every town, every villages. So the inlander, the way they vote is like, okay, this one is our son. Koto lose against Koga because even people from Koto, don't tap tier play. The inlander does not vote for Koto. They vote for Koga because they believe Koga was with the inland people. So this election, all the inlanders that are coming from all the other clans, they're going to follow Augusta Mekwa. And then Augusta own little plug that he has plugged around there with the people that are not going to church. The 2-3 vote he will get from there, you will add it up. Boris Badier from Nikwe Bell there. Boris has cut down Koto vote from 2023 already. Koto is putting yellow machine, Boris is putting yellow machine. So the 50th vote that Koto get there, Boris has take 25, Koto carry 25. Then the 25, they get Augusta Mekwa is going to go there and take 5 from Koto, 5 from Boris, and then Jackson is going to go there to take 2 from Koto, 2 from Boris. So their vote will keep dropping down. So to cut this long matter short, I believe within myself, but Augusta coming from the inland background, Augusta might stand a chance to win.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. 2 persons have gone for Augustus. Aloysius, let's hear you.
You are muted.
Aloysius, you are muted.
If they're going to win by ballot box, though.
But people say,
Aloysius, are you there?
Who is speaking?
No, Aloysius.
Let me go and come back.
Aloysius, you got to drop and rejoin again because we're not hearing you.
Let it come in.
Aloysius, I thank you. Okay, good. Jimmy, your 3 minutes. Who do you think will win this election? Me, I know your side, Jackson, and you're going to do your analysis based on that. But let's hear you. People in the hardest hit areas of the hill country will be fully hydrated. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, American Trucking. And thanks. Aloysius, Jimmy, we're not hearing you. All right, but that, okay, if you're a Marvel fan, check this out. It's got the
So, are you getting me now?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, for me, those who have been following me in Booyah politics, I do my analysis for of sentiment. And most especially, I'm from Glole. Those who from Glole, when I get to Glole, I do my analysis, and I think it can be 100% right. If you do your political analysis in the district right now, Jackson show me you is standing a better chance to win this election. Very clear. Maybe you may think that, oh, because I'm a supporter of Jackson, you know. Now, no matter how you turn this thing, people will vote based on locality. People will vote this by-election based on association. People will vote based on where you come from. You have the people of Nikwe and Yao with this politics. That oh, that Yao pour le temps, that Nikwe pour le temps, in a temps. Do you think that the young people too will just sit and allow people to just walk on them? No.
Bobby,
But let's look at. Eh? Now I'm laying the bill. Yeah, I'm going to the analysis. Let's look at the number of kidneys. If you went to Nikware now, you will see that there are 3 to 4 potential candidates. Man, I think somebody say, oh, because Koto Kinte and second to Koga de going election, Koto King second to Koga de going election because there was a candidate, a formidable candidate who did not contest against Koga in 2023, and he was clear, Boris Balier. He said, in as much as Koga is still on the ballot, I will not surface on the ballot. Therefore, he abstained from the process. Since then, he has been with the people. He has been carrying some agricultural projects in the district. And I think he's one of the formidable candidates from the Nikware belt. Then look at the issue of Paul Williams. You may have all of your politics, whether he was elected in the US, and then people don't look at morality here in Liberia. And I think the former RG county inspector Mark Long and Devin witness, because today he's one of the supporters of Musa Belete, who was once upon a time convicted of some criminal charges. So let me come. No, I'm sorry. I'm coming back to the point. I'm sorry. I'm coming back to the point. And so people don't look at morality. As much as people has the resources, as much as people has the resources to get out to the people, my man, who will win? He will have a youth. I've been clear that to win this election, Honorable Jackson Yuo is in a better position to win this election, and this is why I'm telling you why I think that Jackson Yuo is in a better position. Okay, so people, no, I'm not letting that. Please give me a chance. No, don't do this to me.
I beg you, listen. The point was to do the analysis and tell who will win. You already said. Yes, so it finished. Don't run another person.
Yeah, but I'm doing my analysis, huh? If I tell you, can the X party, I'm gonna tell you why I think.
You give me one side that I know for me.
No, but James, you are not doing justice to me now. You are not doing justice to me on the platform today.
Jimmy, I beg you. You see, the point is to tell us who will win, and you already say Jackson, you will win. But the part you going and bringing Musa Belete into the issue, or the other men from the other
you side, say no.
I beg you.
But no, I will not go to Musa Belete.
No,
I will not go to Musa Belete.
I'm taking down records. I beg you.
We will not say that you can't attack our RG for no reason.
I want to put the RG on defensive.
No. Ellis, let's hear you on
that. We employ Musa Belete.
Ellis Dennis, let's hear you. 3 minutes.
No, let to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Ella, before you put your finger.
Joe, Ellis is Ellis Dennis. The only Ellis Ella will have here is Ella Dennis for. What the name Ella Dennis coming for?
Look at this short guy here. Look at this short man. That's why you refuse to grow up.
Yeah.
And I tell you stay. Because you don't respect your elders.
Dig well a bomb.
Yeah, and then doesn't respect your elder. That's why you be sure that
you get intention to contest.
All right, Gion. Let me get back to the first topic we're discussing. Number one thing here is the issue of Mekua, Jeremiah Kuhn, and Senator Koga.
Why are your elders taking away back?
No, I'm thinking because I was
3 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, that's my time.
Please.
Oh, hold on. The two guys playing backfire because they wanted to get their team together to be one person and come up with one candidate. and their plan by fire because the MDR leadership did not agree on what they came up with. That's one thing. Another thing is when Elijah said that the late Senator Prince Johnson and now Senator then at the time Representative Koga hate to see nuclear. It is true. I was throughout the election. I know and saw what happened there. We got same Koga to.
I think the error dropped.
The error dropped because he talking bad about the people about nuclear. We from nuclear, we not support our people.
Am I audible now? Am I
I beg you, let bring the error in shortly. Aloysius, I beg you, we can hold you there after that.
Yeah.
David, let's hear you. Welcome back.
Thank you. I keep saying I'm sorry today. My internet is acting, so I'm very, very sorry. It's not being done by me, by the internet, so I cannot control it. Like I said before, anytime in the election period when I enter the studio, my most concerned thing is to talk to the people of Buyao. To talk to the people of Buyao. I kept saying Buyao belong to Yaole, Wiele, Nikwale, Nyole, and Biole. If even the people in Yole we're speaking to you tonight, if you're hearing us, it will be a very good thing that my one vote you go elsewhere. I don't think Yole people will be there to say, oh, the position will be coming from here all the time. So this is the reason why we keep calling on the voters, those who registered, and we are very, very happy. The call we're receiving from them is great that Jackson Luo, nobody should vote for him. Jackson Yo. No one should vote for Jackson.
David, I beg you. I know you might not want to make your analysis, but let me ask you this question very shortly.
My analysis in the election is for Jackson Yo to lose. Whosoever for now for Jackson Luo to lose this election. So any citizen from Buyao win this election, we are happy. Since election being taking part in Buyao, when it comes to represent the election from Buyao, I don't even make one statement. The reason why we are coming out now is because of Jackson Luo to lead the race or lose the election.
I beg you, let me ask you a few questions. Do you have any personal issue with Jackson Yo?
Thank you.
I never had in my team. The personal thing that I have over there is that they knew the district for the same quarter to be our leader all the time. It's not right. Is that possible?
we want to have you on record, Eda. Will you come back here? Will you come back here? Akami, Shadrach, will you come back to this same platform to advocate for another town tomorrow, if and only if their position is dominating in that same town? Will you come out here to do the same thing you are doing today?
The same thing I'm doing today when I came the very first time, my statement just the same, that since the district was founded, our leaders just we need new voice. And number one, even let me add something to, I said it before, that the Jackson Luo man himself, he's not respectful to Senator Koga. So even if he is elected, it will be a problem in the district. So people should look at it. They know.
Eda, I beg you, I'm asking you the question here. Let's say, for example, in your play, elect another person. Let's say this come around. Can someone tell me where Koto is from?
I don't tell you why you are not. I never told you that.
Koto from Tier Play, Bruyele.
Koto is from Tier Play, Bruyele.
My very first day, I told you, I told you should listen to it.
Man, the Koto go Tier Play, Bruyele. if quarter ya election ya win kabe. Attend the win no be. Quarter ya me ya do be. No se buy. Bia me on the quarter do. Because quarter ya
Thank you, okay, Guanusa no. Can't just in you, but me too, the other so election on a good yaw man, because corporate odo me do Peter or go Peter, what man Peter. Wa me ben go mo wa me go mo me be ka go again e me go again so you don't know what do people and people. Because what na be just you go listen to again Jackson go kwa president senator Ecuador e ka kwa represent the district no yakwa e ka tiri be e go again go akwato be ku be e me wo be wa ko ami di na so Jackson ya ko ga blepo me pe ora also district you kon you ko kwa district aye kun kwa say ba you need to recognize that.
Thank you.
I disagree with the elder.
No, we'll come back to you. No, we'll come back to you.
If it is about disrespect, then what?
That's a elder view. That's a view, right?
Elder view. We'll come back to you.
What I John,
everybody who disagree with me, Koga was
so people dominating. Thank you, Eda. Thank you so much. Thank you for your view on this. Let's hear you, Aloysius. Let's hear you back. From there, we go to Anthony Elijah Millis.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
Okay. You know, the elections in our district is between 3 people. But for the old man, issue with Jasmine, I think it's personal. And I don't think anybody will listen to that. Jasmine more do remember it took up even error but more somewhere back. So make up that took a to error. So let's go back to the election. The elections is between 3 people. Number 1, I'm taking it from the person from the top. Just leave me run down there for now until I can get a person that may win. You got Boris Bari. You got Mekwa. You got Jackson Swimming. These are the 3 people that are on the top right now in the district. Koto, people used to mention Koto, but Koto used to do apology over there until Boris Bari carry Peter. Today, Koto finding me now to carry Peter over there. So right now, the space has been taken directly. You have been taken to Boris Bali. So watch out for Boris Bali's strength. He coming from all villages, all the feeder roads. And besides, Boris has been with the people. He has been with the people from 2011, before even 2011, because we all used to meet PCS and all of those places. So Boris got a trade by been there for a long time, and now he has been catapulted by the caterpillar and the earth moving equipment that he carry on that Koto could not.
You say you have been catawa? Can you repeat that?
Catapulted. Yeah. So, hello, am I right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So it gave him more chance now. It has cemented his strength in our district. And then Mekwa coming from on the other side, he's actually fighting with the Koga issues and all of those things. But the person that get a chance, the better chance, not because he's from York. I know the people in York will vote for Jackson in huge and 100%, and which we're telling them to do as well. And not because Jackson is from York. And the reason is Jackson has been with these people from day one since 2009. I keep saying the same thing. So Jackson can get a vote even from the Nikra belt, from the Yao belt, and from the Bill belt, not because he's from York. So with this, Jackson will emerge as a winner, not because he's from York. Yeah, not because he's from York.
Thank you. If this was the election tonight, it will be between Jackson and August Menkwa, because 5 persons have spoken and they have taken their side. But again, another person said Jackson shouldn't go in this race here. You shouldn't vote for Jackson. That's not what I say. So I beg you. Let's welcome to the show Anthony Elijah M. Sue.
Thank you, Junior. So quickly, the question we are answering is who I think will win, or who the people based on observation will vote for. What is the question?
Who do
Which
you?
one?
That's the analysis. Who do you think will win based on the observation, based on
of the
things
not who? Yeah, that is not who I want, right?
No, not who you want.
All right, I like that part. Okay, so I have 3 minutes. Let me make maximum use of my 3 minutes. There are people who disagree with me that the late senator and Koga, what I said about them, they don't like the people of Nikwea. They say I lie, but they fail to point out one person from Nikwea that they recommended to work in government. They never did that. That's some of the dishonesty we can be talking about in the country. You came out to tell someone you lie about what you said. They cannot disprove what I said. Come out and say John Brown was recommended by Senator Johnson. He's from Nikwea. He served as minister. What he named from your Saul? They recommended Saul. And again, Koga recommended him again. There are other people I don't know their name from your. The same thing with Yao. My own father really married himself as assistant superintendent for Nima County. And there are other people too from Yao who work in key government positions that were nominated, appointed by the president. Unlike Nikwea, let's grab the fact that Koga and the late Senator Johnson, they don't like Nikwea. And the reason is from the war that we fought, the 1989 war. That is clear. Let's get to the question. You know, I just came from the district last weekend. When it comes to Facebook, what we see on Facebook, Cotto has won the election. And Cotto said something very key when he appeared on the show, that nobody gets supporters more than Cotto on Facebook. 100% he's right. There is no argument about that. Cotto owns Facebook in Booyah. When you look at what is on Facebook, Cotto has won the election. He has no equal. Now, let's get to the district. I would like to be particular. From Glole to Butu, my son Peterson and I went. We carry our ratting car. From Glole to Butu, everywhere we reach, when we see a group of people, they will stop us to get a short copy. We get short copy from all the times along the road. Sometimes we get more than 4, 5, 6 short copies before reaching the. And this is what they told us consistently between Glole and Butu. The way you're going, you'll get our short copy, we give it. We know you're going run campaign. If you're going run campaign, the money where you give us, we agree, we accept the money. But the road where your car passing on, you people who going so, we never saw the car on the road before. It is because Boris faced the road at why you passing here. Should you go and campaigns against Boris, curse on you? We heard that more than 5 times between Butu and that Glole. They didn't stop there. We entered Butu 10 in the night. We left from Butu after doing what we were supposed to do. We started going to Glade. We slept in Glade the next day. What we saw were our naked eyes in Glade. From all indications, Boris has won the election. And the reason Boris won the election, in my mind, it is because the yellow machine, just take for example, towns like Cafe Gray, Townway, Yongle, since Toberton, they have not seen yellow machine, including Bluntwood. They have never seen yellow machine. Boris carry yellow machine there. So Boris is coming from nowhere in my mind. And the popular view, if the people will vote based on what we saw, we have program in Glale on Saturday. We went for closing program. And at that program, at the program, Glale School, it brings in people from Beapley, Glale itself, Glale, and other surrounding towns. What we heard from the people that were there, in my mind, Boris has won the election. Notwithstanding, I am not supporting him. Thank you. I think I answered your question. I am not getting Junior.
Junior is mute. Junior.
Sorry. In your mind, Boris has won this election based on the information you gather from the people, based on his activities or his engagement in the district. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. I mean, you did justice to this question. To be real, you did justice to the question. Now, I gotta ask you this last one before we go to the next panelist. If you are going behind our closed door to drop your son in, who are you going to drop it for?
Is it my question?
Yeah. If you go,
No,
you're not
I will not go in Booyah to vote. The reason is very simple. There are people that I should be campaigning for right now as we speak. But from 2011 to 2023, all of us said Koga was incompetent. We all said it. We said it over and again. They disappointed me when they came in the by-election and said Koga was competent. We should vote for him and make him senator. Imagine how crazy they are. It means when we vote for them, we get them the seat. When they get there, they will compromise the interests of the people.
You know what we have in by-election, Elijah? That's why we are
doing. The by-election, you said Koga is not competent to be representative, but we should make him senator. What sense it made?
Thank you, Elijah.
So
Elijah, when you get your daughter in your house, that you know your daughter is problematic, right? Your daughter is problematic. Then one guy came from somewhere and said, you know what? I mean, I want to marry, Papi, I want to marry your daughter.
Who time you talking on now?
You tell you arrange that wedding.
I will tell the man who's coming, look, my daughter is not a wife material. My daughter
don't be muting me.
Thank you.
Simple.
Don't be muting you.
Yeah, when we reach your time, I will unmute you. I beg you, Honorable. When we reach your time, I will unmute you.
But you're not joining me. Now go to all the Booyah men and Booyah thing we coming do on this one here.
No. Ellis, I beg you. Let's hear you 3 minutes. You got 23 on the clock.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't call me off again.
Hear from me today.
Thank you. Don't call me off again. I mean,
I beg you, DK. Let's do justice to everybody. You will be last.
No, I'm talking about Ellis will talk. Mute that man for don't play that disturbing.
Come in the middle of me and say again. I beg you. Ellis,
thank you. This election will come down to Koto, Boris Balier, and Jackson. At first, we, as a Koto supporter, were feeling that we were going to walk through this election. But now, as standing with Boris, popularity in the district right now is making an impact in the district. I called there. I talked to friends, just like Elijah said. But again, Koto have been with the people from day one. Even when he lost the election 2023, he did not go back to say, okay, I will come back after, before 2 years to the election of 2029. He continues to work with the people. That is why today his name is a household name in Booyah. And one thing is, Nikwea is not Booyah. Koto has an impact in the entire district. Whether in your Nikwea and the other places there. Koto might come first in Nikwea. And then in your, it might come second. In Yao is alpha graph. Not Nikwea alone there, but Nikwea is no longer a factor. His own people might vote against him because he's not stable. He is not stable. He's carrying. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm nothing here. He's not stable, and he is no longer a factor. Trust me. Koto might come first in Yao. With Jackson.
Don't play with the elders, Thomas. Don't play with the elders.
Hold on. Like the other over there said, Jackson popularity is no more. When he came up with his foundation year and year, the people of New York are very intelligent. They know that Saint Koga was from there. He represented for 13 good years, as well as the late senator from the same household. Why should we continue to have these people from the same household as our leaders? There are other people, there are other intelligent people, there are other people who are competent to lead us, and who will bring development to our area. I know the people of Buea District know this very well,
Stop putting
and they
your
are
anger in
working
the
very
team.
close to. But at the end of the
The
day,
emotion.
Koto will emerge as a winner of this election.
Thank you so much. I mean, I got my side. I will say my own after B. Mark Bloom. We're gonna come to you, DK Way, for you to have your say on this. But what I can tell you is that there is no VC person in this race, not even August Menkwa, not Mendy Wogbe, not even the least person you could think of. They are not least in the race because you don't know the work they have been doing. If you remember the 2023 general election, a knee surface during the reading of the results, a knee surface that all of us were shocked. If you know the knee, Appleton won the I call him, he won Alexander Cummings in the 2023 election. Nobody expected
He won because of the positioning, the way they
That's what I'm
position
saying.
him. Not that it was fair vote.
No,
People
let
made
me
mistake.
come
They
to
never knew.
let me come to the end, because one of the factors you can win an election is based on where you are positioned.
John, hold on. John, 1 second. Elijah, you said Arlington won because of what?
No, I
I
beg you.
said he got the number he got because of the position he was placed.
What position?
You said the argument here.
I
Jim,
mean,
I'm
no,
telling
you don't know the position Abidon or in?
I beg you.
You can argue. Abidon was at number one.
So
You want also argue.
So he was at number one what? But when somebody people here, man, you know that because the man was number one, a lot of people are voting for the man.
I beg you. Let me finish. Lady my busy. The reason why I brought Appleton into this is because no candidate in this particular by-election can be overlooked. Remember, this is by-election. This is not a general election. The way we out here might be taking it, not the way the people of District 5 might be taking it. Of recent, the folks on your Butu, they were to make a position statement that they will not vote in this election. We from your, we heard it in the intake, but then at the end result, they had to settle it behind closed door. Probably most people will not vote. This is by-election. You can't overlook anybody. Now, campaign have started. We're not hearing any names within the district. Why they are not campaigning? So probably this might be the president will win. We don't know yet. But again, I take all of you analysis into consideration.
Information, John, you are not getting the right. People are campaigning as we speak in the district. People are campaigning. They are leading in it.
I'm saying the candidates.
That's what I'm saying. Koto and Boris are campaigning in the district right now as we speak.
Okay, thank you. Because I didn't see Koto to say my campaign was opening at this time. That's why. But again, that's it.
That's some of the things we can talk about. Incompetence. They don't even know that this kind of thing you open it up so that you will get people support. They are doing it like you running pepper cutter market. They are incompetent.
Thank you.
But Elijah, hold on, Elijah. There's nothing in our election law that talk about somebody graduating from Harvard before they contest. So when you keep emphasizing on incompetent, when the election commission clears someone, they do their due diligence. So who is really competent? That election is popularity contest. So when you emphasize on competence, it's nothing. You think George Floyd should have been president for Liberia? People go to election because of popularity contest. So people don't go to election with their PhD. Okay. There's nothing in our election law that say put your CV, put your PhD here.
So should we not talk about the incompetency? All because
Eh?
election commission not talking about it.
But okay, so you talk about the incompetence, will that prevent them from contesting?
DK.
That's not what we are saying.
Anthony, we'll get back to all
But
of you.
how can the message because the people are he not know that the people are campaigning, they mean the people are incompetent. How sure are you? That the people have started campaigning long time from the time they declare Koga as a winner. Then you say because someone you don't know about someone campaigning period, then they mean the person is incompetent.
Mark, let's hear you. Your 3 minutes starts now. You got 31 on the clock. At 34, we're gonna continue.
Mark, they were in leadership, they were giving like where do people over there? So intro.
So you see, DK sitting at the back there, the reason for which he does not want to come for is they are the planner of batting in Buya. That guy kept the district on a hostage for 14 years. No rule, nothing at the camp.
I agree with you, man.
And now, those guys are come now, they're building roads. You see, the development competition that is in Buya is very hard now to show to you that Buya was underdeveloped for the past 14 years. Look, you don't need a rocket scientist to know that the race is between absolutely 3 persons. Justin Yu, Gosmekwa, and Koto Kwaglu. The reason Boris is catching a little bit a hard time is that the involvement of Orokun and the NDR as a political party. And then Koga, Koto constant work in the district with the law bridges, the wooden bridges he's been building across the district. So Gostu is coming from the background of the Ina people. And even in Gantor here today, when you were picking up, the Ina people had to kind of offer him special prayer before he can pick up. And most of those guys who are in government currently from the Ina sector, they have been calling their people all by whom to vote Gos. Koto was to second place in the first election. It does not mean when you are to second place, you cannot do address. In 2011, Senator Johnson King Tay in 2011. And then 2017, Senator Johnson King 4th. And Koto, Kumi also dressed by, and Abedon also King Tay. So Boris is already in the race and he's from there. Joseph Way is from the Asin region. And all of them, their home will be voting for them. It's a subtraction of votes. So with the way Koto can approach issue, the way he overlooks everyone in his life, we know the people of Buya, that's their upbringing and that's their way of life. Where Benjamin Yeten and all those guys are from, Sansi there, you need to have Idi, all the people that are way of life. But to apply it into the modern world we live in, you have to be moderate when you want leadership from people. That's one of the situations now. So Gos is standing a better chance in that election because religiously, the people across the district will be buying Gos. And Gos has placed those who cut off fields in the entire political sojourn, they are most supportive to him. Gos has placed them on a flyer without anybody debunking the process or someone making a report on anything or to discredit what Gos had done. So it shows to you that the people are looking for mature leader. They don't just want because you can face a wood bridge, then you will just go and give the people give you the mantle authority to serve. There are so many games being played from the from the New belt with Jackson alone taking the lead. But Mayu, there, Jackson affiliation in our place when it comes to electoral processes had not been favorable to the people. Because I can remember in 2011, Jackson was with, 2005, Jackson was with Sidiki Toure. And he and Sidiki Toure, since that time, I can't remember when Jackson ever joined other ranks to be able to look for power in Buya. Because he and Koga were not too good. And Koga kept saying it all through. So words that come out of the people's mouth, it also affects people into the electoral process. So let all of us know that what we say they made from so other people will not get vote from. So when the people decide on what to do, you can even come from somewhere your own people can vote for you. Let's take the case with me. I'm from District 6. You know, I expect Koga to win in District 6. But the people decided
time. Mark can leave with the time. Where is Junior? Mark has taken more than 3 minutes. That's unfair to us.
I'm watching Mark.
Mark will always a long time.
The same way you feel you get time, please, myself, I got another phone with me here. I keep in my time. So for the people to decide on something, it can even come from within. Your people within can vote for another person. So Quata was also from there, and the people of Nikwea gave women vote also to Koga at the time. So the same thing can be done in the election. So God stand a better chance based on the inland background, because the inland church, the inland church are being established in all of the towns and villages in our place. And August was one person who even helped Okun to win Buyao in the 2020 election. So don't overlook that. The person in the election is helpful to him and also helpful to those from the inland background.
Okun has done nothing for the people of Buyao.
That way, it left with you when you left job. We are down. Who carry IFA road project in your district and voted for Baga, who will not even reach in your district?
That different debate. IFA road will know.
Thank you.
Because Baga will never reach in Buyao.
Thank you, Mark.
Jim, I was accused. I want you to just give me 1 minute.
We'll come to you, Eda. I beg you. D, let's hear you.
So thank you. Few things I want us to in everything we do. Let meetings available. A lot of people listening to us. Our view today is high. Meaning all of you guys who keep coming, you guys are doing well to promote this show. It's all of us show. In everything that we do, that respect our view and respect the platform. 1, 2. Mark said something that I wanted to just pass over. The issue about calling the people from Buyao, I don't know how you describe them, was wrong. The war in 1990, we know all the contributing factors. The only thing that happened to us on the...
So when Boris said you had Unit 50 there, you were not wrong, right?
No, I'm not denying Unit 50. I'm saying we participated in the war in huge number because we were very close to the border and recruitment. We got involved, and we got involved because, you know, the history, we were suppressed as a country. So people had to stand out. So I was telling you,
there are a lot of heroes coming from Buyao. But it does not give rise to Quata to speak the hero. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there are a lot of heroes coming from there.
The next thing you said you know us from Buyao, that's our behavior. Now, when you take one person's attitude and blame it on the entire community, that was wrong. That's what I want to clarify. You can't take somebody, whether they are way they respond to people, their aggression, and you link it to everybody in the society. That's wrong.
So you believe that everybody in Liberia can speak good English?
Yes.
Huh?
Can I continue with my point now? Joe, can you mute that guy? Pastor, can you mute that guy?
Continue. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know why this is not our regular thing now. So thank you. I want to personally, my point I wanted to make, Elijah really, let me give him a title, Anthony Sey. My good friend really made that point. The election, from my understanding, from my analysis, the election had drawn down to 4. In the 4, Boris was second, and Boris is first. Boris is first in the elections, and Koto is second. Mekua is third. Jackson is 4th. That is my personal analysis. Jackson problem is largely coming from the same time. That have been Jackson problem. Jackson is a good guy. Mekua was leading, but with this NU and NDR and whatever party thing have been his struggle that he been struggling with. But if he coordinates very well in a Yaochi, then he will do well. The only place that Boris might penetrate lately will be the Yao region. But in Nikwea and Nyo, Boris is leading. That nobody lie to you. Boris is leading in the election. As per my analysis and people I talk to, Boris is actually at #1 place now, and Qatar is chasing him. This is my opinion. It's not the opinion of this platform, and I hold this. You hold me responsible for what I express here as my own opinion. That's my only contribution on that. I want to say clearly everything Elijah said about that hatred. I hear people a lot. You know, saying we establish dating, people will call us why you guys are hearing and what is happening on ground. This is the actual information that somebody is giving me. That Elijah made reference to that connection between Goma to Butu passing Soccer Village to Butu and Blantu. It was fact. The connection, the road connectivity that Boris did from Goma to New Orleans, and he took that side from Butu to Tanwi to Yono to Cafe Gris all the way to the nuclear belt is really strong. So a Qatar need to not be complacent moving forward, because the issue about Qatar is the government candidate. Qatar is the government candidate. If anything happen, it will be a slap in the face of the government. Two, I don't want for anybody to say, oh, I'm protecting Coca. No. When we started this show, for today's show, we created a topic. And what I told our panelists was the two leaders, the vice president and the senator, are conflicted. They are conflicted. And so when we're addressing them, they address them at a lace. Like some might say, the two leaders are using their flyers, Qatar is using their flyers, Mekwa is using their flyer with nothing that giving dissenting opinion that, oh, I didn't authorize the person to do that. But they're sitting and allowing it work. So anything that happens, and to be frank, if Qatar lost the election, the greater responsibility will go towards the vice president. Because in so many meetings, according to so many people, they said, Koga openly said you are not going to support Qatar. And Qatar has said and made. But for him to Koga to allow Qatar to use his picture on a flyer without giving any information, that made him conflicted. Two, I think without him pledging support or about giving direction, that is a district. That lack of leadership, he's not doing well for us. So be clear to us who you support. You just left the seat. When you left, you said you are going to take side. Either sudden your candidate or interest, Mekwa didn't win your party that was just funded recently, and either sudden you flip-flop. So to be fair, if I were contesting the candidate in a race, that if I could supply your support, I'm from Unity Party. Declare Unity Party
in the race is Takpo Alosho Mandea. I said the last time over and over, the Unity Party had not been doing well for him to clearly tell him whether they support him or not. But I think the Unity Party also had given the decision squarely for the vice president to decide who becomes leader in the country. I think that where Takpo was caught between the Caesar and he's struggling. Outside of that, I pray all of them win the elections or all of them.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, DK Way. Thank you for your points here. We've exhausted all of our time on the show tonight, but we have someone who just coming, and Jeremiah, I'm really sorry. We got to give you 2 minutes at least to make your input to the discussion before we go for our parting comments. In the parting comment, you can maybe address some of the issues that were directed to you. You can address them before we leave the show. We got less than 15 minutes on here. Jeremiah Zawi, welcome.
Thank you, quickly. Thank you for the show. Thank you, all the panelists. Let me quickly disagree with DK. Kwagu is not a government candidate. You know what you see right there is Unity Party was not consulted in the process, the selection process. They decided not to sour the relationship, so they are quiet. They are not even supporting anybody in the election. I'm very close to what I'm talking about. So when you see, even at the level of the reason you are not seeing MDR or where Qatar is doing everything all by himself, all MDR executives are all ministers and deputy ministers. So they are not getting the blessing from the Unity Party to go out there. No funding. Coming down to the issue that has to do with Koga not giving them the green light. Everybody's reluctant right now to go in there to campaign. So Kwatu Kwaku was elected, I've been selected.
Your network is not good. Your network is
same level to go in there is very difficult. So you find it difficult. No biking right now. That way. The other panelists, issue that has to do with getting about one simple thing. If for any reason we'll look at location, I think Abraham Cabo will be in the better position because there are 11 towns.
You say who is in better position? Abraham Cabo?
All the 11 towns that only Abraham Cabo comes from Yao.
Who is in a race called Abraham Cabo?
Abraham Cabo is from Wien, not Yao.
All the other places, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then one of the things where we are trying to, we are not capturing our analysis has to do with the huge number. The first thing is whether everybody will go back there to vote. And then when you come to your numbers are also artificial number. They are not realistic. Koga carried truck huge other people in his own to their play to vote. The number that you can see around that is very realistic has to do with Nikwa. So Nikwa number that is quote unquote realistic.
Okay. All right.
So
let's hold Jeremiah there.
No.
We're gonna bring Jeremiah back.
You are getting me?
Jeremiah, your line is bad. Good. You got to drop and come back in. Then we can give you the opportunity. But let's go to the other panelists for their parting comment. Let's start with you, David.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, John. Before my internet gave problem, somebody said I have personal issue with Jackson Yo. No. This is not my first time appearing on this show here. When I first came, the first thing that came from my mouth is that I don't even know Jackson Yo. So it means I had no issue with him as a person. But my coming here from that day to today is, Lemag, you're from District 6. This is District 7. When you do something wrong, you don't do it right, you're always gambling in your heart. Electing Jackson Yo is not about I have personal issue with him. But there is a district of Honor that all citizens in Liberia, the 73 representatives we have, all of them will always tell us that my one vote. So the one vote, when we're about to elect, the one vote is not for any other good development in our district or for the district's sake. The 73 representatives being elected in Liberia, they always told us that their one vote cannot do anything, so they're there for themselves. That's how Liberia is back today. So in Buyao, their one vote can't come from one house where all the money will be going to that one quarter. That what? We came here to tell the people of Buyao, you're listening to our voice. It won't be right. Those of you who even campaigning for Jackson Yo to drop your campaign right now and find somebody else to vote for. The one vote can't come from that. Doesn't mean that I have a personal issue with him. I don't know him in person.
Thank you, Eda. Finally, I know you will go back again, but finally, to the people of Buyao, what can you tell them? Finally.
Okay, thank you to the people of Buyao. I didn't mention certain things and say, okay, in Nimba County caucus, we need a gender-based balance in our caucus. But Nimba people are not been listening to us. But we'll continue to say it. If this way, I don't know, if ladies were born and Buyao be the first person to elect a lady candidate in this way, it would be great. But
I beg you, Era, I beg you. I want to ask you, in 2023 senatorial election, who did you support?
2023?
Yeah, I mean they just
this is my first time to even speak. Listen, and I'm telling you, my first time to speak about representative and senator. The only election that I have taken part fully in Liberia is presidential election.
Okay. So in 2023, I mean, it just ended by election.
I never come boldly to say he campaigned this. No, only presidential election. We came in Liberia and we were supporting Councilor Tiawanse Gonglo to be president of Liberia to change our system in our country. That led us to live around the world and join forces behind him. But through our senatorial election, never.
Thank you.
No,
may you live long for us.
Please, Elijah, I beg you, we'll come back to you. So, Ella, thank you so much for your points tonight. Thank you very much. Before
my uncle, you want point now at your thing, eh?
Oh, that mean for you there all the said that mean
before Mark Blue internet start giving problem, Mark, let's hear your final statement.
Thank you. Again, I want to say a very big thank you to the PUP man. The man who will never grow in your life. Like what I was saying, probably your understanding was quite different. I'm saying we got heroes from Buyao. But when it comes to political issue, we should keep away all of our souls and guns. That persuasive method we can carry. So for Koto to always speak the way he can be speaking to people or how he has spoken in election, it also reduces the number of votes. So it also good for Gus, because Gus is a sincere man, he's a humble person. And with the way he has helped the in-laws in our place, he got a very huge congregation in Nimba. You know that in all of the towns and villages. So I think the effort to him in that direction. If Koto wins, it means he has broken the barrier of NDR winning a seat in our place. Because NDR has never won a seat in Buyao, where the political godfather or the political leader of the NDR goes from. You know, last year again.
Gio, can I ask Mark?
Ask. Go ahead.
Mark, from the beginning of this show, when the topic was introduced, you sing Lydie that supporting Mekwa. Can you be clear that you're supporting Mekwa in a by-election?
Look at it, man. Look at it. But man, will give me an analysis. You say now in America, what the people who you can give money to, they are afraid to tell you true that I have been no grant. We telling you true that I have been no grant. Because it's
so okay, I told you the truth that you are going to lose the military election. Why you didn't listen to me?
What kind of truth you told me?
So
after you allow me, I finish register everything to beg me behind the scene to move in the real or true there.
No, you didn't listen to us. You just joined Musa. We are upset with you. You are that Sarah, bro. You are Sarah, just John. Listen, John. Mark your peaceful person. Mark your peaceful person is Sarah's doppel. Sarah uncle is Mekwa. Mark is leading to Mekwa because Sarah stood by him, so he want to pay back. Mark, you have to be clear. Mekwa is a good candidate. Why you can't declare your support to Mekwa?
Sarah, not even going to try to campaign, so don't be picking out Sarah.
So DK,
all we want to say is God is a good person.
And it is necessary that he be given the authority to win. But if he does not win a slave from your hand, we know it can likely go to Qatar. But the rest of the candidate, like my brother Jeremiah was discussing Abraham Kago. The vote you see in we that people who don't want to go far off, that when they will come from Gantor, Ban, and other places, they just stay right in we there and register and go back to Gantor, Morovia, and other places. As they stay, they are not coming because Abraham is in the race. They are coming for other things. That's why you always see most often or Koga can win in our way because most of his supporters, they can stop in with my friend Elisha, and you will host them and they will register right there. Then some people will go to Yao in Digeway, you will host them, and that's how you can be tapping in those places. They can come from the people who on ground. So even think that Abraham, one coming from that place, is a plus for him. I don't think it will work. The election is just between the three persons, like we said, adding to them to make it four will be Jackson. But in the top league, in my thinking, will be Gus. But the least mistake is slip from Gus. It will drop in the hands of Qatar. All I can say to you tonight on this topic.
Thank you so much, Mark.
So my phone was freezing, John. Please give me a few seconds. Let me clarify what I was saying.
I come in, Jeremiah. I come in. I learned that Mark Bloom was driving to see the senator, the person who defeated him in the election. He was going there so they can share some wine together in Bam. So, Mark, we are wishing you safe journey to Bam as we learn that you are going to celebrate the July 26th in Bam with Samuel Koga. We wish you all the best, Mark. Stay safe tonight.
Like we said, like I said to you, I will say on the open platform, I know BKS is carrying our voices tonight. Koga is older than me, a little over 13 to 14 years. We are supported in our quest, even for him to go on the NUDP ticket. It came from us because one time we were coming from Guinea and they arrested our goods at the Guinea border. Koga had just come to Ghana to also work on the small arm issue, and we went to talk to him, and because he had connection with those who came, he was able to help us. So we decided to help him along with a little brother Imaya V and other guys. We went there. 2017, I was also with Koga.
So, you mean you will be taking all of our time when I speak, then you say
why I should exercise my democratic right? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
But hold on. Elijah, when they call him Koga, something can be right with you, eh?
No, what I'm saying, he always giving Mark longer time. When people write
let me conclude. Okay, so
on something.
Joe, get the same time to Elijah when Mark done. Mark came back, get the same time to Elijah. We will do it for you. Mark very regularly, almost like that be fair. Joe, Mark is a Koga supporter. Nobody will lie to you. Mark, Elijah is a Koga. Put that man on me and go to Elijah. That man a Koga and cool man there.
Elijah are close already, and John is calling me back. I just want to emphasize on certain things so people can understand that elections have come and gone. But what I have done for Koga in 3 elections is nothing to explain here. Even if one election like that in 2023, Peter Wado was on a ticket with us. But in any kind of way, we could not go there to buy more Koga because he had talked to us that he was going to support us in the runoff election. So based on that, we could not say anything. But the election, Koga believed that my being in the election, it caused a lot of resources that was spent in Nima. So based on that, after the election, I called him on several occasions. He and I said, I've spoken. But Koga had not taken phone a day before to call me. And he sat in the United States. He never knew that people he was talking to. There are people who believe in me who have struggled their way for me to go to the United States. To say that I sent him personal message, he should not tell me things that he said to me. He went in gray and stood in gray and said, why you want to vote for Mike? Why the people of Lower Nima want to vote for Mike? My parents
came from a poor background. They don't have chief record. They don't have a leadership record. So when I got there, they recording the play. I sent message to him. I said, if you campaigning, you have never heard your name and all the campaign will pass you up and down with. Do not say this to my parents again. The least thing we could tell each other here is to talk to each other parents. It will be the bad thing. Don't say that to me. To be clear, I said, I hear that nonsense. Don't say it to me. My father was a driver at the executive mansion who cleared the road from Bond to Western. My father took Prince Johnson and carried him in the security force. His little brother Sammy Gluon in the city police and Prince Johnson in soldier. So since then, he sat in America and said, I sent him text message that never satisfy him, so you will never be peaceful with me. Must say I dress back from a leadership. I will be the most popular Geo candidate in 2029. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. I beg you, Anthony, we will come to you. Let Jeremiah make
You cannot win election in order for you to unite Nima people. You always better. What we're discussing with Quarter today is just that we're on the platform. But NDR helping a lot to carry in. You cannot think.
Okay, let's hold Mark there.
Everything should be your pass.
Mark, let's hold you there. Jeremiah, make your point in 2 minutes. I beg you. We have already exhausted our time, so we can go to the rest of the panelists, please.
So thank you, Gio. As I was saying, the people that behind Quarter right now, the FOJ, move in there. FOJ support come about with logistics and finances, but to be with him physically, they are not done it. We want to see it. And then when you look at I agree with Mike when he said, we agree with me to say that the numbers that in we right now, all will not go back. And the similar thing with the Nyor Bell, you see there, Koga carry a lot of people in there, all the way to Butu, their play. All will not go back. And then the number that quote unquote permanent, that Nikwa. But then 4 person coming from there and 3 popular people, the vote will be divided among themselves. That come to Yao. It is true and correct that God's alone 2023, God's alone came from Yao. So I will never campaign against God in any form and manner. Out from Blue God's from Blue but Gonli and myself come from.
Okay. Anthony, Elijah, I beg you, let's hear you on this. Jeremiah is off again.
My man, get out, man. More than 3 minutes before that man make confusion with all.
No, you get Mark more than 10 minutes. You can't restrict me to 3 minutes. Please don't do it.
I said more than 3 minutes. I didn't say I'm restricting you, boss man. I just said more.
Anything less than 10 minutes, I will not appear on your show because tonight Mark was just dominating. But let's get to the
it should not be the threat. He said that appear. We got a lot of people coming. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing it for all. Don't do it that when you not hear the show when I go on. So go ahead, take your time.
So you go ahead and talk. We'll give you up to
go ahead, boss man.
Anywhere that people can be treated equally, I can be there. That is me.
My man, then you have to go heavy. That only heavy God there. Here that human being here.
Just make your point.
Let's get to the point. Let's get to the point. Primarily, I've come here tonight to inform our people that the reason Samuel Koga is not supporting Quarter, number one, should Quarter win the election, he will contest against Koga for the senatorial post that Koga currently holds. Koga knows that.
Elijah, 1 second now. 1 second. So no, he will get all his time. He will get all his time. Elijah, when Quarter win the election, he will be recontested.
Where a Quarter will be contesting in Koga will be contesting 2033. How is that possible? When you say you will contest against Koga.
Okay, here is how it is possible. Quarter will be in power, and he will likely win 2029 election. Whether or not Elijah wins 2029 election,
Elijah is a Qatar supporter in disguise.
To go against Koga 2033. That is Koga fear. Koga knows that anything is possible. He's calculating very well. Based on that, he will not support Koga. The second reason I want for our people to know is both Koga and the late Senator Johnson, they hate nuclear. They hate nuclear. I continue to press on this. Since 2006 up to present, no one absolutely has come from nuclear to be minister, deputy minister, director general, or even superintendent. Never. They stood against it. Early attempted, it didn't work. Boaka attempt, now Boaka, George Weah attempted, it didn't work. Koga and the late Senator Johnson, they black it. They
Elijah, who came from Nikwea that was to be that the black?
Diggy, I beg you. Let Elijah make a point. You come.
No, he will get all the time. Elijah making allegations. That make it clear. He will get more than 20 minutes. Elijah, who came from Nikwea that Prince Johnson and Koga black? That was to be deputy minister for Nikwea.
Number one is Staggin wanting to go as ambassador to Guinea and Prince Johnson black it.
Okay.
Members are there. George Weah
then which one?
The same thing. George Weah also keen. My witnesses are Uncle Riley from Glowley and that of
Uncle Riley from Glowley?
Not Glowley, around Glowley there. He's from Yao area there.
No.
So I may not know the exact time, but he's my witness. And also Bakua is one of my witnesses. You get to them, you will get the information I'm getting you. Now, the analysis made tonight about Jassy putting a fight or surprise and the number in the district being at the feature in some zones, I agree with you. The two persons who spoke, especially the Yao area there, the Weir area there, and that of the Yor. One thing we need to agree with you people on is when you look at the population of Yor as compared to Nikwea, under no condition Nikwea Yor will get more voters over Nikwea. Nikwea towns are populated, they get 17 towns in Nikwea, all populated. Yor get fewer towns. When you look at the numbers, you will see that Yor is tapping Nikwea. So the number in Nikwea is realistic, unlike the number in Yor. But here is the point you are not looking at. Qatar is supporting Jassy financially, and also the people he truck from other places and send them to Yor and the Weir area. He's working with Jassy to ensure that they vote for Jassy. He has given Jassy to truck them back to the area. He has the connections. The key people from Hekian, as we speak, they are working in that direction. So the only area I'm disagreeing with you is the number in Yor will not be the same. The people will not come back to vote. No, they will come back to vote. Koga is determined to ensure that Qatar does not win this election. Koga is clear on it. He is very clear and he will do all he can. One thing we need to know about Koga is determined. Anything he wants to get, he can do anything to get it. That's how incompetent people can behave sometimes. They are all to get, they know that you are capable, you are qualified, you are competent to do this job. They know when you get there, you will make them light. So they will not go in your direction. With this determination, no one ever knew that Koga was going to defeat people the big brother with the cleaner in the Yao area there in 2020, 2011. Nobody. His name is Peter Weirto, Dr. Peter Weirto. Nobody. But Koga made his way through, and today he sits over as senator. So we need to be clear about that. We need to let our people know we do not hate people from any region. Never. That is not me. But I can only come in if I feel that certain group of people have been overlooked, have been denied of certain things, like the people of Nicoya, then we can come in their defense. Then we can come to talk. If you disagree with me tonight, call names from Nicoya that work in early government, that work in Georgia government, and even this government at the ministerial level, or directors, director general and order that never. Prince Johnson and Koga, they are the ones behind it. Koga is still, Prince Johnson is no more, but Koga is behind it, and he's prepared to do that. God, get this point. He stood in Buole during 2023 election. He told the people, look, if I will leave this seat, the person that will come to replace me, I will be the person campaign manager. Koto is disrespectful. He called his name. He said, Koto is disrespectful. I will not support Koto in any way. He praised Samson. Samson was hopeful that Koga was going to support him in any election. But when Koga let him down, coupled with the death of his father, he withdrew from the process. So we want to be on record that the primary reason Koga is not supporting Koto is because he does not want for the Nicoya people to be in any key position. He promised the Nicoya people that I will be supporting a candidate from Nicoya. Some of you who here, you know that in Dameplay, he stood there, he said it. He also made this remark in Dameplay that the Nicoya people, if you want leadership position, all we want from you, marry men from you to get you beautiful children. Not something like Koto. He made a remark in Dameplay, the records are there. The journalists in Mutu, that radio BKS, this very radio station, they have the recording, and other people in Dameplay there. He disrespect, he stood there and caused our mothers. He stood, okay, let me close 10 minutes now. He stood there and caused our mothers in Dameplay. This man should not be taken serious, notwithstanding the yellow machine that Boris took to our district. I'm of the strongest conviction that Boris has won the election. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much, Anthony. To you and your family, wish them all of the best as we celebrate the 178th Independent Day.
Mama, you're a mess, I ain't see that everybody close. Maybe they'll talk about him.
I'm here.
Okay.
Jimmy,
when I start your show, I let to end it, right?
Okay. Once again, thank you very much, Junior. I think you should allow us, some of us, because you have not been doing us justice on the show tonight, to conclude. Firstly, I think the counselor or the Antonia Law, from a previous statement, that maybe he has personal issues with Senator Koga or maybe the people of New York. Moreover, the Anthony Law sounds like he's a supporter of Koto in disguise. Why is he so much particular about Koto and not any other candidate? Or he's not saying, he's not talking about the senator pledging support to any other candidate in the Nicoya region. Look,
I provide this information, DK. Am I allowed?
Jimmy, hold on. We did it to him. Then just do it 1 second, please.
Jimmy, we have questions before us that we need to answer tonight. And the question asked is, why is it that Samuel Koga is not supporting Koto? DK can prove it right or wrong. Thank you, my brother. So I'm answering the question.
No, but Elijah, you too, the question was the vice president and the senator. But you only went after Koga.
DK, I asked question before proceeding. John,
okay. Okay, I was not here, sorry.
The answer they gave me was, I'm not if you're going to bring the VP inside, I will enter in. He has done nothing from Muya.
He's right.
So
okay, go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay, let's go to the issue. Let's go to the issue of why the senator is not supporting Cotto. I 100% agree with the decision of the senator of playing the role of neutrality. There is a senator who came to this post as senator through the hard work of all 99.9% of all of the candidates who are today participating in a district election. The MDR were present when the senator made a commitment to all of the contestants in Blue Lake that if I'm successful to win this election, among you, I'm going to cooperate with the elders of the district to determine who is the best candidate, and I'm going to support that candidate. When the senator won, he lived up to that promise. In fact, in his first press release in Goma Play, he was clear that the ball is now in the court of the elders to determine who should we support. And he was clear that all of those who want to participate in this election should not carry on any political activities, should not canvass. Let them wait until the elders come up with a name. The senator left. He went to United States of America to attend to UNESCO program. While the senator was there, this very Cotto, who you are talking about today, violated what the senator said. He was all in the district.
We asked Elijah question, so we're asking you a question. Are you here to defend your candidate Jackson, or you here to defend Koga?
I'm not defending Koga. I want to lay the basis of where the senator decision came from.
So are you also willing that the thing Elijah said that Koga is not supporting somebody from Niquia and he's supporting Jackson? Are you in agreement with that? Because we're asking to
no way. From the origin of my from the introductory part of my comment, I said the senator's decision to remain neutral. I'm in 100% support. The senator is not supporting Jackson. The senator is not supporting any other candidate. The senator remains neutral for the fact that 99.9% of those who are contesting today supported this senator. So the senator remains neutral. And even the Cotto who is talking about today, who is one of the beneficiaries of this rescue mission on the MDR ticket today, is one of those who betrayed the rescue mission in 2023. When we were in the trenches using our own resources to support the rescue mission, Cotto and his other movement were pledging our support to Alexander Kumish, Alexander Kumish and Musa Belete. So to come here today and say, oh, Koga is not supporting Cotto because he hates the people of Niquia. No, Koga is not supporting today because this candidate of the MDR have betrayed the MDR before. Koga is not supporting today because this candidate of the MDR, the MDR as a political party themselves shot themselves on the leg by carrying on a kangaroo a primary. It was not a primary. That is why I think the Senator Koga decision to remain neutral and the VP decision to remain neutral, I think I support it. Jackson Somiyu is the best candidate. In fact, in this election, the rescue mission, like I said yesterday, the rescue mission is a conglomeration of 20 to 22 political parties. All of those political parties who fall within the range of the coalition of the rescue mission, they have the blessing of the rescue mission. And Jackson Yu from the NDC is one of those political parties that are members of the rescue mission. And so Jackson Somiyu is the best candidate to our people in Buyao. Jackson showed me you cut across. When
Thank
Jackson
you.
showed me you were serving at human resource at Beer Mountain, I am Jimmy Zell. Jimmy Zell were from Yaglule. He opened corridor. He did not say, oh, only the people on your to come and work. No.
Thank
He did
you,
not
Jimmy.
say only the people of your to come and work. No.
Thank you.
He opened
Jimmy,
corridor
Jimmy.
for the people of
They
Newport.
said, thank you, man. Thank you. Tell Jackson to come for the second time. And Gio, I'm about to leave.
No, but veteran.
No better business. Don't come say, well, so we did to Elijah. We did to Elijah, we'll do it to you.
You're giving me what 10. You're pretty give away.
That man from y'all, he say he's from man. That man can say he's from y'all, but he's from man. So let's leave out the debate for next time.
I'm not from your or Nick.
Keep the other debate to yourself, Elijah. We're not here for now. You're and Nick. We are to know. We all your fault. Please, lawyer, please. You can't have today. You say we didn't give you all the time. We give it to you. You enjoy yourself. Leave the other people to have their time. So, Joe, you and the Faso, thank you. Shaja is here. You stay in our chat room. So we will have people in the chat room that are not supporting a candidate. So we can bring you guys regular. No, Siawete, Joe, you can ask Siawete. Lastly, Joe, before I leave, Jimmy. Yeah, try and ask him. When Jimmy is coming, don't bring Aloysius. There are two Jackson you people there. When Ellis is coming, don't bring anybody that support Koto. Let's try and bring all the other candidate supporters so that we can focus on that. Thank you, Uncle David. Thank you for coming. Elijah, thank you. Jimmy, the rest of us, our panelists, we want to appreciate you, all of you for coming. Joe, I see you guys all try and close. We've been here for more than 3 hours.
DK Way 2029. Siawete, I beg you.
That close together. Don't go.
D don't go.
Okay, I will say because of you, I will say I don't want to I get lawyer.
Party comment. I beg you.
Okay, thank you. I mean, the show actually interesting tonight with the number of persons coming on live, and it is good. You know, you don't overlook the power of intellectual discourse when it comes to election. We that come from the angle of the United Party will believe in that so much. So all we can say to the people of Buyao, we keep saying is for the election to remain peaceful, and our people will make the better decision. We are just carrying on, our analysis for how the conduct of the election could be, and mind you, the final decision makers will be made during the day of the election. With the issue of Honorable Koga's support, for me, like I said from the beginning, I don't want to preempt, or I don't want to maybe just cast dollar on somebody, because they are all leaders in their own wisdom. They know what they are doing. Because, mind you, everyone stood for Honorable Koga at this point, so he want to be a little careful. That's how I see it from my analysis. So everyone, like we keep saying on the show, we are all interconnected, because almost all the guys in the elections, we are connected to almost every one of them. So for blaming Honorable Koga for not supporting the issue, we're using flyers. My brother, even the United Party during the election, everybody will want to identify with good thing. You saw that during the election, you saw, like in District 8 in Nima, you saw Honorable Tayo, Victor Tayo, using the United Party and stuff. Why you're not contesting when you already won a primary? They had to drop him because the MDR in collaboration with the United Party. All these people, they still carry those flyers. Even Honorable Menkwa, Koto even still carry the same when you are contesting on, I know which one of the party ticket, but every one of them was identifying, with the United Party or the collaborating political party at the time. Only because Senator Johnson, they needed a flyer or a influence at the time. So what we can say is, when we come on the show sometime, let's preach peace, and we also let's say the truth and stop being personal sometimes. It's important. So as we go to the election, we pray that It will be peaceful. We got a few days to go. And thanks for hosting the show, Gion and Alfonso, being very meticulous in how we carry on the show. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. And we want to say thank you to everyone who came on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I know Alfonso, you want to talk, but we gotta hold you. Let's go to Shadrach.
All right.
Shadrach, whole facing to me is sleeping. Oh, I know what I'm friend.
I'm not sleeping. I just attentive listen to other speakers.
Okay, thank you. Let's hear you.
Yeah. So thanks to all the speakers. For me, my parting comment has to do with the scene analysis of the elections in the district. I believe that the elections, between 4 persons, on the Mekwa, 1, Koto 2, Boy by 3, and Jackson U. And my analysis I gave is my reason. Regarding to Senator Koga's support, some of us will remain factual. What's point out society is when people in power, everybody want to worship, they don't want to tell the truth. They are afraid to say the truth. And it always affecting our society. I have nothing against Senator Koga. Yesterday, I sacrificed for him. But as a leader, you are the director of society. You tell people where to go, what to do, what not to do. So it was important for him to have announced this from the beginning or call meeting and maybe talk to Koto as a little brother, leave the race, let me go, let someone will do X for you or will do this for you. You gotta do negotiation. But to be throwing rag and hide your hand, for me, I don't believe kind of leadership is not good for society, it's not healthy. So it may mean I cannot trust him tomorrow when it comes to political arrangement or negotiation, even in the near future. Not even a district, but for Neymar, in other political, how they call it, battle that is ahead of us. So I will always just be straight to my point. Whosoever feel different way that's their political view, and I have my view. So let the election be peaceful. Let the people decide who is the best for them, and we pray that all of them concede defeat if you are defeated. Comes to August 2025. That's my view. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. Alfonso, finally, let's hear you. I know you're getting ready for the Minnesota most talk about July 26th celebration. Let's hear you, Alfonso.
Alfonso, have you spoken with Uncle David already?
Yeah.
Okay.
John, thank you. I want to say thanks to all those who appeared on the show today. I think the show was good today. In this gone senatorial election, we all took our social media page and were defending the vice president who said he took side in the election. He's a father of the county. You need not to take side. The second main command of the country and leader of the country, you need to show direction where your people are supposed to go, because that's where maybe these are people he was thinking at the time or he thought way to make things happen. So you got to show direction. Equally so with Samuel Koga coming from the district that he represented twice in the the third time he was elevated. You're also obligated to show direction to the people, to say this is where we're supposed to go, because if that person is elected, that person will work along with him to also push the agenda of the district. But if he say he remaining mute because he saw several of those guys supporting him, again, that's a right. I feel it's not a good thing. It's not a good sign. Because those very serious of those lawmakers that supported him show their side. They saw all of the competent people in the race, but they showed their side, and their side was he. So equally so, he's supposed to show his side because he's part of the political party. If he not support the idea of the political party by putting a candidate, or he's supposed to say, "Oh, this person is a person, they carry this person." I think as a leader, we have to be brave. Don't be a coward. For me, I don't like the leader to be a coward. But when it comes to the district, who wins election? Like I said, Jackson, you may win the election depending on the the influence of the multiple candidates coming from the both nuclear and the Yao. So that's why I was just thinking he may win the election, but it does not mean that he will win the election because there are so many factors that will lead to people winning election in the district. And those factors I just got a lot of few. And if he Jackson is not also favored by the senator and the vice president, there will be another gameplay. But election, there will be a gameplay in it, and we know how election in Nima loaded. Thank you.
Again, folks, I'd like to say thank you to all of you for being here tonight. Siawete, Zoga, Tua, Shadrach, Togbe, Anthony, Elijah, Sue, David Wako, Eder, DK Way, and all of the folks that were here tonight. I'd like to say thank you for being here. As always, it's our pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a blessed good night.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks to all of you.
And so, folks, if you've been listening to the Heat Hour here on BKS television. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue and not confrontation. We say words and not bullet. Tonight, you've been listening to a couple of views, different views on the Heat Hour. That's why we are always here to inform you. Tomorrow, again, we're going to be here. As always, we're going to be here to inform you about the daily happenings in Liberia, District 5, also in Nema at large. Again, folks, we'd like to say thank you for being there. I've been Junior Payne, your host of the show. Before we go, I'd like to remind you that August 2nd will be our electoral debate that will be hosted in Moto Town. So we're asking all of you to turn out, go and ask the candidate the questions you've been wanting to ask them. They will all be there in numbers. We ask you to be there so that you can ask them all of the necessary questions. Again, the time is 8 o'clock a.m. and the debate will be held at the Buto Town Hall. We'd like to say thank you to all of you. Please make your way at the debate. Also do it your duty to share our show, invite people to follow our page, and also share all of our activities going on here on BKS television. Thank you for being there. Thank you for taking your time to comment. Those of you who've been following the show, like I said, thank you to all of you. Please support us. Share the live with somebody. Invite somebody to follow the page. And let's get this to where we want to get it. Thank you for being there. Have a pleasant good morning, good night, good afternoon, depending on your location. We wish you happy July 26th celebration. Good night.